Hello everybody, welcome to the modded Minecraft server, where we are back again on the Minehut server, which is modded, after Minehut has gone back online, so we're here. So, with me here is CangoFango.
Hello everyone.
And Willis1961.
Hello.
Okay, so...
Oh, Mr. W is typing in Discord.
In Discord?
Yeah.
Gasp.
So in Twitch I'm saying, okay, starting soon. Rooms buff, okay. Hi. Marky says hello. Myself live, yes. Albastru says hello. 0 MG. So, oh my god, hey Willis.
Hello everybody. Glad to have
Blue.
you. Okay.
It was interesting. I was looking up hosting services for Minecraft, and it's like almost every single top 5 or top 10 list, Apex was either the top or near the top of every list, and Minehut was not on a single list.
Oof. Well then.
I think that says something. Okay, so I've got to put all my stuff away. So I've got a clear inventory for my first project this stream, which is to go along the railway right of way and to test the chunks to see if I can find a coal chunk, because I need fuel for my trains. So I could quickly put these things away. Oh right, those need to go in Emichu. Alright, but Emichu hasn't. I don't think Emichu's put the chest down yet for the tickets. Anyway, so first things first, I need. Well, I've got the core sample drill, and I need an LD capacitor, but this one's not completely full yet. Well, still. So we'll just quickly recharge this, and then I'll have a look.
Marky says G-Portal is a good host.
G-Portal? What versions do they support? And do they support modding and stuff like that?
I'm not certain, but I'm guessing that that's the one you're using, Marky, with the train stuff. So, did you say that was 1.18, or... I don't remember.
See, I was thinking for when we do move over, we'd move over to Apex.
Yeah, I've not researched Apex at all, so I can't say myself.
Like I said, it was either at the top or near the top of every list of the best services.
Oh, nice.
Their prices are comparable to everybody else, and one of the biggest thing is they've got more locations for servers spread around the world, and they've got the best, newest, most modern equipment.
All right.
A lot of the services are using older processors, or they're like server processors, as in like database server processors, whereas Apex is using gaming processors.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting. Marky says we were using it about G-Portal, although the owner is now using his own server at home. I think you can use custom jar files.
I'm not sure what you mean by that. Custom jar files. Do you mean like mods? Like mod files, or custom jar files as in for the Minecraft installation. Actually, I might as well check the chunks over around here first for coal, because if I've got a coal chunk right here, there's no point going anywhere else. Sure, let's check this one first.
Also, Willis, I did see that you found Sharadice's golden nugget.
Yeah, I'm Easter egg hunting or Easter nugget hunting today.
Nice. Oh, Code Monkey's here. Code Monkey says, no, it only supports reskinning the jar items. The jar items. Oh. Marky says, custom server software jars.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with any of that.
Me neither. Me even less so, really.
Ooh, lava. Not exactly what I wanted, but might be useful someday. Let's check this chunk. Ah, this has no mineral, but okay, yeah, this is good.
How so?
Well, it's got a whole bunch of crude oil. It's got even more than under Mr. W's. So if that ever runs out, I know exactly where I'm going to find more. So how is everybody in chat?
Albastro says, ice cream van motor noises.
Ah, that's how you are, I see.
Roomspot says busy.
Ah.
Mr. W says in Discord, I just need to get everything up and ready, see everyone soon, yes. Also, oh hang on, we doing vanilla or our normal server?
Normal server.
Sweet, see you soon. Also, laptop needs a restart, we'll be there as soon as I can. Okay, yeah, then I said hope it goes well. Okay, Marcus says, ice cream? Where? It was the motor sound in Minecraft. Apparently sounded like an ice cream van. Motor. Noise. Albastro says, I am an ice cream van. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. Broken heart.
Unfortunate that it could not happen in a better fashion. Wait, did I not already test this chunk? Oh yeah, this chunk I tested.
You
and
should
that
mark
had
them.
no. I did.
How?
I put the core sample in it.
But yeah, Emichu is idle on Discord, so apparently they're not. They are there, so.
Ooh.
But yeah.
Now that's an interesting one. I found a bauxite vein. Let me just mark that on my map. And I'll mark the crude oil as well.
But Code Monkey says, you're old, covered in plastic, spit diesel fumes, and drive around looking for kids.
Not last time I checked.
I think that's too best through. Yeah. That's what ice cream bands do, right? I mean, Albastro did never do a face reveal, so... Well. But yeah. Albastro gasps.
See, same reaction I had.
Forgot to listen to those. I'll just spend those. Anyway.
Cinnabar.
Huh.
What does Cinnabar give? Let's have a look. Or mineral deposits. Bauxite, coal, copper. Cinnabar. Redstone and sulfur.
Oh, hello, Mr. W. Hello.
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 Welcome.
Okay, I'll just put Minecraft on now. Yeah, so I was a little bit late. I had to eat.
No worries. How are you?
A little bit tired, but yeah, I'm pretty good otherwise.
A little bit tired. What have you been doing today?
Oh, hush. Load up. There we go.
Albastro says, I did do a hair reveal.
Oh dear,
You
there's an
did?
Among Us. There's an Among Us in Minehut.
Oh.
Oh no.
There is an Among Us in that sentence does
Yeah.
not make that sentence
Like
that sentence sense make not it.
I know, that's almost the point.
It's the crewmate
Yeah.
mascot thing. Well, not
Yeah,
sure if it counts as one, but yeah.
Yeah, this is for you to sync. This is for you to sync stuff up. Start streaming in 3, 2, 1.
Cover your ears.
Bang. There we go.
Hello, people on Mr. W's stream.
Okay. Hello. Yes.
There.
I need to quickly go recharge to the LV capacitor.
Right.
Oh, the lag. Oh, goodness.
It should settle down, hopefully.
Also,
Oh.
audio levels. Everything good?
Oh,
People watching
know.
the stream.
so one thing
I think I can hear chickens through your mic, Mr. W.
Yeah.
You own chickens?
Yeah. I thought you were
In Minecraft, yes.
Oh, Minecraft, oh yeah.
I can't tell whether that was genuine.
Well, who knows? Roomsbath says, audio is okay, I would say. Albastro says, Willis, if given the chance, would you rather be a moving house card or a Mother's Day card?
Oh no.
A what?
Either a move...
Nope, that's the answer.
Either
that was the answer.
a moving house card or a Mother's Day card.
Yeah, so a house card that moves.
What's a moving house
It's-
card?
Like, congratulations on moving house, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, do you know how heavy those things are?
Like, if someone moves house and then they get sent a moving house card by their friends. As a congratulation, I'm guessing.
Oh, okay. I've never even heard of that before.
Oh really? Maybe it's a more British thing.
I don't know. I've never been sent one.
Right,
Yeah, I don't either.
Well,
I've never
have
been
you
there.
ever moved a house?
I've moved out of the house. I've moved in 7. Right, I need wood.
Did you thoroughly announce it between your friends?
No, not really. Well, it was
That's
too busy for that.
that's probably why.
Ooh, that's the thing I need as well. Although do I? Yes, I do.
I'm just running through the countryside at night, drilling holes in the ground.
Well, does anyone remember if there's birchwood nearby?
There should be.
There used to be a whole darn forest out there.
And
Alright.
I just found a coal vein.
Ah.
Lovely.
Actually, I'll tell you what, I'll just...
That's what I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, grief. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I do have a cold and a cough. So, I apologise in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, considering that you've just coughed, and that would be the thing that you're apologizing for, I don't really think you can say in advance.
In retrospect,
I apologise more in advance.
in retrospect, I apologize for my coughing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, of course my flipping helmet black, I forgot that. Right, so
Do you think I can afford a second excavator, or do you think I should move my first one?
Do you need a second one?
Well, I need to get coal.
Hmm.
I mean, I've now got 2 diesel generators, so I think I'd have the power to run both.
Also, when you want to close that up at the station behind you there?
That?
Yeah.
I'll do it sometime.
Put dirt blocks on it.
I've got... Okay, I'm gonna make a second one. Why not? I've got enough iron for it.
Albastro says half and half, really.
Half and half? In regards to...
Either moving it or building a new one.
Ah.
So you build half a new one and move your current one halfway over to the new location.
Makes sense. So what do I need? I need...
That's true, making sense. Don't talk nonsense.
Well, wouldn't go quite that far.
Right, good grief.
Need a redstone engineering block. I need a whole bunch of stuff, basically. Okay, how many plates do I have? Okay, I've got a lot of steel plates. Actually, do I need this? I need steel block, steel sheet. Oh, steel sheet metal, 15. I've got a bit of sheet metal already. I've got 5. Need 10 more. It's 8. 17, okay. Put 2 back.
Okay, so stack.
Need 9 steel blocks there. Okay, steel scaffolding. I remember how to make that.
These are going out. Yeah.
Ooh, I think I need 1 more. No, 2 more. Do I have any in here? No. Okay. 4 of those in there. Oh, I've got a whole bunch of steel rods. That's useful. Actually, I need to get more steel on the go. So, plans. My plan, excavate coal. To start with. Willis, your plan?
Easter nugget hunting.
Yeah, all of yours are around your... either in or around your base.
So maybe outside the buildings?
Could be.
Okay.
But within the stone wall, right?
As far as I can remember, yes. Okay, well there's still some iron in there. That's currently being carbonized. Okay, so I'll put that in random stuff. And then I'll put the iron back. So this is all the stuff I have currently. I'll put the coal coke back as well. Now what else do I need? I need heavy engineering blocks, which means I need copper.
It's nice, but that puts the check mark there if you've got it. Yes, Mr. W?
I'm just trying to think. I just realised I've got some amethyst. I'm just wondering what to spend it on.
You can make tools out of it.
I forgot. Yeah, I don't have enough to like easily make tools. Well, not easily, but like to consistently make tools out of it. Though.
Yeah, you could either make a amethyst hoe or an amethyst shovel, or two if you want to. But yeah.
Oh, did I say I had two?
You could make 2 amethyst shovels or 1 amethyst hoe.
That was what I thought. I've got 3.
Alright.
Speaking.
Well, if you're 3 amethysts, then you could make 1 pickaxe. Or 1 axe.
Oh no, that's a lie. I do. No, that's a lie. I do have 2.
Ah, yeah. VGR says, Elisa, sup guys?
Hello.
Hey,
Hello. Sorry for not being online for the past days.
That's okay.
I mean, you have come to pretty much, I mean, with a few exceptions, pretty much every stream, so it's alright if you miss a few.
But only a few.
Yes.
Yes, you're approaching your quota for the quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Ooh, no, don't. Stop.
Oh. You sounded genuinely concerned.
It's just... It started making steel wire instead of steel plates.
Elisa says, we were in this underground town and we were cut off. Oh. Roomsbuff says, Paradise, I can hardly see you anymore.
Ah, there you go.
Right. VGR says, Elisa, man, this campaign is starting off strong. Roomsbuff, thanks.
I think a lot is quite tired. No, it's daytime, yeah.
In real life as well.
But not for long. Dun dun dun.
But yeah.
How long does a tree tend to take to grow?
It can take a few minutes.
You could bone meal it or, fertilizer or bone meal.
I don't think I have. Well, I've got a decent amount of fertilizer, I just don't think I have enough bone meal, really. Oh, actually, that might not work. Well, it could work here.
Still not quite done. Actually, I'll go check on the excavator while I'm here, and then I'll go check on the crusher. Ah, okay, that's already empty.
There we go, that looks a bit better.
Albastro says, did you end up finishing the trains in the end?
Finishing
Probably in Minecraft.
trains?
Like the Minecraft.
What trains do you mean specifically?
Oh, is that still broken behind you?
Yeah,
May require a TNT.
maybe, but
I don't think an axe is going to do it.
well, it is beginning to break, but I don't think that it'll actually finish breaking. Or I don't think it'll disappear.
Yeah, we need stacks of
No.
wood.
Yeah, but then I'd have to put obsidian around it, and I'm not living here anymore anyway.
Yeah, but always having a broken thing there. Albastro says all of them, the station and the routes. I'm sure I remember it's still being work in progress.
Oh, yeah, well, I want to build... So... It's... Oh, what was that? I didn't... Where did I click? Did you see?
I think you clicked outside of it.
Hmm.
Not your lap now.
Yeah, so... The plan is kind of... Oh, the sky's broken again, hold on.
Oh, it is. Hey,
So...
Sky.
So the plan was originally for the railway to be built over to the mesa, because the mesa has so much more gold than anywhere else. So I thought that if I were to build a quarry there, that would then be so much more efficient, and then I could automate trains to get stuff back here. However, with how the excavators work with the chunks, it's irrespective of biome, I think. Because I've got the iron, the magnetite vein, which gives me as much iron and gold as I could possibly want. So now I've got the coal, which is I'm currently setting up for the trains. But the trains really don't need to go that far. I still need to set up a station over at Cango's castle.
Nuclear castle.
Yeah. And then I need to set up a way of getting coal coke to these places so that the engines can actually run.
Oh yeah.
But setting up the coal extraction is my main focus for today, which shouldn't take the entire stream. And the second thing I wanted to do is I wanted to build a kind of like a notice board sort of thing, where we could all where we could all write down projects that we want to finish before we switch over back to vanilla once 1.20 is released.
Will it be a permanent change?
No.
What? What do you mean?
Will that be a permanent switch over?
Well, for a while. For a while.
It'll be temporarily permanent.
Yeah, see, Willis gets it.
Okay, I'll just read the other messages that VGR also posted.
Hello, Willis. Or is that Mr. W running by? I think that was Willis.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe.
VGR says, Elisa, we nearly got arrested, we kidnapped a princess, we befriended a princess, we made friends with terrorist organizations, we fought robots, we made friends with robots, we helped kids, we solved minecart puzzles, we reunited orphans and people, and we overthrew a dictatorship. I feel like I aged 20 King years.
Well, that's an eventful weekend.
And Elisa says, okay, won't be around for long. In about 10 minutes we're going to do a warp jump and we're going to be out of internet. After we left Jarilo 6, completing our mission and bringing our new crew members, I was acquainted with this lady named Kafka. She's apparently a Celeron hunter, a kind of bounty hunter. All I know is that she is part of the Op4. I don't know what Op4 is, but okay.
Opposing forces.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. That makes sense.
steel, copper, stuff, that's pretty easy. To think how easily I'm now able to build a second excavator of it after having built after having the resources from the first one.
Yeah.
By the way, Mr. W, I noticed that you've still got your graphics settings set to fast. Yeah, the leaves aren't transparent; they're opaque.
Where do I go?
Video settings.
Oh.
Top left.
Well, I'll try. Yeah, I think I've always had them set to fast.
Yeah, try fancy. If it lags, you can still set it back. Oh yeah, that's a lot nicer.
I'm gonna look at the difference between them.
The leaves.
Yeah, the leaves are black. If it's fast, the leaves are black.
Yeah, the leaves aren't.
I'm assuming that's not the only change.
Well, it makes
like a general.
I think it also makes the clouds 2D. But getting rid of a lot of the transparent blocks does actually make the game
run
smoother if it's lagging. Like if the GPU is lagging. Okay, now I'm just waiting for steel.
Okay, Elisa says our next destination is this huge merchant ship called Jianzhou Luofo. I probably butchered that. I probably did too. Kafka sent us.
You do with most things.
Kafka sent us there after another Stellaron caused a disaster there. Let's hope this campaign is going to go smoothly. Well, mission. Yeah. Also, it is. Yeah, campaign is spelled like that.
Also, Mr. W.
Sorry, not that. No.
Mr. W.
Like that.
Yes.
Remember, you wanted to build a little shed for me to deliver the power to.
Oh yes, I will do that. I'll do that now. How big do you need the shed?
Well, it depends. How many capacitors do you want me to put in it? Like how many batteries? Each one will be one block.
What's the usual amount?
I think
42.
I think maybe a 5x5 interior space should be good, or 4x4.
If need be, I can make it bigger.
Okay. Oh, this is more efficient, but it takes ages.
Surely those two statements are completely paradoxical to each other.
No, because efficiency just means it takes less fuel, but that at the cost of taking longer.
For example, if you have a railway track going up a hill, there's a train at the top. If you just let the train roll down, it's going to take longer than if you full throttle it downhill.
Good
so
point.
if you let it roll down, it won't cost any fuel. But yeah. Yeah,
although it'll still take energy, not just gravity, but your energy, like the fuel you put into yourself as food, to get the energy to move the levers to release the brakes.
Cloud Monkey says, a shed full of power. Every time you need some, you go in. Oh.
Yeah, you'll get out a bucket of power.
Yeah.
And Elisa says, I now even have an adopted daughter.
Congratulations. Is that the same princess that you kidnapped before?
5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nope. I've got 8 out of 10.
5.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay, so it's a Okay, so the square inside the circle is 3 by 3.
So the interior space, I would like it to be the interior space 4 by 4 or 5 by 5.
Okay, so I just need to. Okay, so we can put 6. Yeah, 6.
Albastro says.
Ooh, let's hear what Albastro has to say. I'm sure it will be a wise statement.
Willis.
That is philosophical in nature as well as heart-moving.
If I were your postie, and if you don't know, postie is British word for postman or postwoman. If I were your postie, would you come out and say hello to me each morning?
No, because my postie shows up during the stream.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Although, you do say hello to Albastro during the stream, so...
Yeah, that's going to be an eyesore.
Albastro says, no! Sobbing. I'm a little sad now.
Well, it's about the middle of the stream here that he shows up and delivers the mail.
Kristen, do they? There's a sort of a stereotype in England that postmen always wear shorts. Is it like that? Is it like that over there as well?
It depends on where you live.
Oh, right.
You know, so January up north when it's 17 below zero, no, they don't.
Yeah. I mean, here in southern UK, it's not that cold in the winter. But even in winter, they do still pretty much always wear shorts. It's like around 5 degrees Celsius or around there.
I'm trying to look for a good place to build a shed.
I would
It's a complete eyesore.
I would suggest put it there where you would like to... where you think you might build machines that use the power.
You didn't, like, put any of those things, like, in the maze anywhere?
No.
Like, randomly?
No, not in a maze. That wouldn't be fun.
Oh, wait, hang on. In that case, if I'm building machines, they're going to be inside the house.
Alright. Or maybe if you build a second story on top, maybe you put them there.
Okay, I know... yeah.
How... Oh, yeah, of course I've got a pig farm. I forgot about that. How tricky would it be to get the wires up to there?
To where? Sorry?
Up to, like, a second story if I do end up doing that.
No, I can get the wires up there. That's fine. So, Willis,
I'll build it on the lower floor just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
so, Willis,
7.
both of them are on the exterior. So they're outside your house somewhere.
How do you know which ones Willis found?
Well, Willis said he found 8, and I found the remaining 2, so...
Alright. Oh, there's a bit chat. Albastro says, what if I took a little detour to come inside and say hello on stream?
Well, then we've got evidence with which we can blackmail you, otherwise we'll send it to your manager. And I don't think your manager would be happy.
Indeed. VGR says...
Indeed! We've got evidence with which to blackmail you. Indeed.
Indeed, and he just continues with
yeah.
being
By the way,
chatted.
Willis, if you want more clues, do let me know.
I will.
VGR says, Elisa, well guys, Pom just announced that we're about to warp. See you all on the other side.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
User Lisa has left the chat. Connection lost. Yes. Albastro says, do you have one of those unsecured post boxes at the end of your lawn?
At the end of the driveway.
Oh, yeah.
No, I've always wanted to write a sci-fi novel or sci-fi book of some sort.
About post boxes?
No, just in general. You know, we're talking about the sci-fi stuff. I've always wanted to.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, I just don't know how I'd sort of... With something that as big of an expanse as sci-fi, I don't think I really know where to start.
You could stream it and have chat make suggestions.
Well,
That's true. That is true. That is a decent idea. Like streaming.
You could have
writing.
you could have like a world building stream.
Yeah, I could.
And then go from there.
Yeah, maybe. Actually, that's not a bad idea if I stream writing my books.
Except that people will know the contents of your books and thus will not need to buy them.
Although...
That's true.
Yeah. But firstly you wouldn't need to stream the entire process. Like if you've got a decent basis for the story, then you may already have ideas on how to continue / finish it, and then you won't need to stream that part.
Yeah, I think that world building would lend itself to streaming more than the actual writing part, considering that in streaming you're meant to actually talk and engage with the audience, but if you're writing and your thoughts are with the words you type put to the page, then
oh no.
Okay. Nah, Windows update automatically restarted while I was in game. It's like while I was playing, the notification came, and when I'd reset the window size, that's doubly annoying.
Quick 1 second.
What are you doing?
Are they all on vertical surfaces, or can they be on a horizontal surface?
They're both on vertical surfaces.
Okay.
Hey, the birch tree grew.
Has to be like that. Nice.
Yeah, those damn Windows update alerts, like the notification comes, switches over to the desktop while I'm playing the game and clicking, and then I click somewhere without even realizing it because it intrudes, and then apparently I must have either I clicked outside somewhere and that's
you did.
Okay, so clicking outside is a default of restart in exactly an hour no matter what I'm doing, which I find
it wasn't an hour because it's only 8:47. I think half an hour or something.
But okay, sure. X amount of time.
Yeah.
And then X amount of time passes, and no matter what I'm doing, no matter what apps are running, no matter what I'm doing, it just does snap, restarts. Like that alone is enough for me to never use Windows as my main operating system. That alone. Because because on Mac it's all completely up to you if and when you update what, and there are no intrusive alerts. You can turn all of that off, and you're left in peace, and you don't have to deal with this sort of nonsense.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Marky, you disable auto updates. How? Please do tell me how.
Also, this is Windows 10 that we're
Windows
using. 10. I'll read the rest of chat as well. Albastru, at the end of your lawn, we have an invention here called knocking, or the doorbell that we try.
An invention.
Because if you get out of your mail van and come up and ring the doorbell, you'll terrify the cats because they hate the doorbell.
Ooh.
Does the doorbell sound like dogs barking?
Nope. It doesn't matter what I change the tune on the doorbell to. They just don't like it.
How about a cat sound?
I don't think that would be better.
Well, then they'd get territorial. Yeah, Shout I put my shed.
They know it's the doorbell, and they know it's a stranger at the door, so they don't like it.
Shout I put the
Same thing if somebody just knocks on the door.
You put the shed somewhere.
They don't like visitors.
I put the shed inside my
abode.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll quickly run high voltage wise. Do you also need a transformer to transform it to medium voltage to use, or is that something you want to build yourself? Because I can supply that as well if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go turn the light on.
Okay.
Question: how do you increase the range on the Philosopher's Stone?
V and Shift V.
Yeah, V and Shift V.
Yes.
I
can hear it.
I can hear you doing it.
Oh,
Albastro
yeah, I just need.
says.
I just need.
Okay.
Oh, I should. You know what I should have said? I should have said it's Alt F4. Don't actually press it, by the way.
Albastro.
Oh, what does it do?
Alt F4.
Oh, Alt F4.
Yeah, closes the window, the current application.
Albastro says, "What if I get my manager to come say hi too?"
Oh.
Ah, well, in that case, I'd love to tell your manager personally.
Albastro, change your Windows active hours and then it won't restart mid-workflow. Well, unless it insists on updating at 3 AM without any time to save. Has happened so many times. Well, usually the virtual machine isn't even running at 3 AM, so that if that works, that should be fine.
Windows active hours.
I wonder if it has something to do with it being a virtual machine instead of an actual.
I doubt it.
No, I don't think so. Because it does come from Windows and not from the virtual machine.
That's something for me to look into.
Yeah.
Or for Cango to look into.
Code Monkey says, that's why I like Windows 7. Yeah.
I much preferred Windows 7 to Windows 10, but not every application that I need to run in Windows runs on Windows 7.
Yeah. Marky says, I just disable auto updates. I'll bust through. Windows Forced Update is the worst feature ever. Windows 11 is really bugged for me on my PC. Yeah, I've not done anything. I've not even got Windows 11 myself. But Marky says, you can choose to update them when you shut down /reboot.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't want to update at all. I just want to keep the Windows OS that I have. And I don't want to update, and I don't want to be bothered by the update notifications as just happened. I'll try with the active hours, because I think I can shut down the virtual machine without going through the update and shut down button. Which, I mean, that's such a scummy thing to do.
Yeah.
To force you, when you shut down your computer normally, through the shutdown button, which you have to do if you don't want to risk corrupting files potentially, to say update and shut down. Like, you can't shut down your computer properly until you update the update that we're going to force you down your throat.
Yeah.
That's such a scummy thing to do.
Yeah, with restart as well.
Got 9 out of 10.
Oh, where was the 9th one?
On the outside of one of the marble columns in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want a hint for where the last one is?
Were you looking for the gold nuggets?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realise.
Do you want a hint for where the last one is?
I suppose.
Okay. It is in the proximity to water.
Albastro says, back on my PC, so I refuse to have it on my laptop. Well, by default I can't, but you can bypass it.
I like the active hours thing. I'll
maybe
have a look at, but
yeah. Thank you, Marky and Albastro. But yeah.
Hang on. Nose blowing incoming. Actually, I will move away from the mic, but you might still be able to hear it.
Okay.
I've muted you. Don't worry.
Yeah, neither we nor the stream can hear you currently. Oh, but Mr. W might be talking now.
Unmuted again.
Yeah, thank you.
Right.
So you actually muted?
Yes.
Yeah, I muted you, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realise you had that kind of power. Oh, dear.
No, just for me. Just for me. I mean,
oh, right,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and you put it in game chat, I saw. Okay. Okay, I'm done, yes.
Through the door, there we go.
Albastro says, I can't guarantee active hours will work, but it wouldn't hurt to try at least. Yeah.
Because that happens so many times. I'm working in Windows 10 or I'm Minecraft Train Simulator, whatever, and I'm clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking, and then at one point, just as I'm about to click somewhere, bam, there's the notification and the buttons, and the click ends up going through and clicking on update now or whatever.
There's a mouse setting that it moves automatically. Like if a pop-up window comes up, it'll move the mouse to the default button on the window. You can turn that off also.
All right.
So that the mouse doesn't move to that whatever.
Interesting. I don't really...
Because I ran into that issue before where a pop-up would pop up just as I'm trying to click on something else, and it moves the cursor and puts it over the OK or whatever button. And I clicked that, and it's like, no, I didn't want that.
I don't recall that happening to me, but thanks for the warning.
But that's a setting you can turn off.
That's good. That's in Windows 10, right?
I think it's just a general Windows.
Okay. Robustru says, I've never had these pop-ups before.
Then you probably...
Maybe you made just did the updates when they came. Oh, it's in.
Ah, good.
Oh, okay, Pigmen. I guess.
Wait, Pigmen?
Pigmen. It says in this...
As in zombie pigmen?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, now it's kind of like lemons.
Wait, are you in the nether?
No, it's just the title card.
Splash screen.
Oh, right. Ooh.
And that was like, what, 10 minutes? 15 minutes? Around there? Maybe like 12 minutes-ish?
Shardash, question. How did you go about making this silkworm farm again? Hey.
I didn't. It was Willis who made it.
Oh, right. Willis, how did you go about making a silkworm farm? So they don't all kill each other.
With silkworms.
No, I'm not listening to you anymore. No.
Okay.
Well, wasn't it like just like a grid of fences, and you place one in each sort of bit?
You got to put a space between each.
Yeah.
The fence, you can't have them sharing a common fence.
Yeah. Because they will off each other.
And I would suggest
they will bite through the fence.
Will bite through the fence.
I would suggest
so
wall.
There has to be
God.
there has to be a space between each little corral.
Good grief.
And if you want to automate it, you can put hoppers underneath them that all feed into a chest.
That seems incredibly inefficient.
Well, it's very efficient.
Not inefficient, just very slow.
How
10 out of
would that
10.
be slower? 10 out of 10.
Well, no, you'd have to go into each.
The
The
most efficient I did on the private server is make it out of like blocks. And just have like a.
Will they bite through the blocks?
No, they can't bite through blocks.
Sweet,
so if you put like stone blocks or cobblestone or whatever in a square, like basically a 3x3 with a hollow in the middle, and put a hopper at the bottom.
Will they bite through wood blocks?
No blocks.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think any solid block.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, wood just looks nicer.
Well, it would look nicer.
You know what I mean?
Again with the cow impressions. But yeah. RuneSpath says, I think this is off by default.
Anyway, I'm back in the game now, so that's good.
Okay.
Nice.
Bum 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 bum.
It's not that. That's not the one that's playing for me.
Ah.
No, I can't get through. So weird.
Willis, where are you?
Outside my house.
Front or back?
Kind of this side.
This.
Over towards Mr. W.
Oh, over there.
Oh dear. Get away from my house.
Willis isn't the one who usually plays with TNT. You'll be fine.
I mean, that's true. I need to make my pig pen closer.
Oh, woohoo! Mr. W.
Yes?
If you come over here, I can show you.
W. Yes? Where are you?
Between our houses.
I need to remember exactly where your house is.
To the side of yours.
Your neighbors.
There you are. Hello.
This is how I did my automated one.
Oh, yeah. I probably
basically,
won't make it automated quite yet. Go on.
If you do these like in the bottom hoppers that all point so they all go like this way, and then put a chest here, and again hoppers coming down this side.
Yeah, because the hoppers.
Same way.
The hoppers put items into the inventory that they're pointed at. So usually another hopper or a chest.
Yeah, so if you just do like a string of hoppers pointing this way in the bottom, and then a chest here, chest there, so it'll, and then basically on top of the hopper, you dump the put the silkworm on top, and then what I did is you have to put something in front.
Yeah.
I just put like glass block there, and there, like three glass blocks. So that'll give you like this would give you 6, 3 on each side, silkworms, and you can just extend it for however many you want to do. And it was,
for the moment, I don't think I'll automate it. But yeah, thank you.
I mean, believe me, it'll make it a lot easier than having to go run back.
And with all that iron you got gifted, it really isn't an issue to craft those hoppers. Because hoppers only need iron and a chest.
Willis, if you wouldn't mind keeping that there for just a second, like I'll come back and oh well, it's fine. I will. It is fine. Now see if I can remember how to make it. It should be fair. Well, I need to bring the pig pen closer first.
Quick, patent it. Patent.
Wow.
But yeah.
Actually, while the iron is carbonizing, I might as well make the board. Now, where did I put my gravel? Oh, in the gravel chest, probably. I need 2 stacks of that. I need
1, 2,
4 of that.
3, 4, 5, 6, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, right, that. Okay.
Wrong again.
I heard that. I just hope Emichu can connect properly again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm not sure what to do if Emichu can't.
Save the server and go to Apex and upload it again.
I mean, if it's a Minehut issue, if it's actually a mod issue, and it's just one of the mods is bugged and causes our game to crash, then that's not gonna do anything.
I think it was a Minehut, just that general period of time there.
Perhaps.
Minehut was screwy.
I mean, maybe Emichu will be able to connect just fine.
Oh. Made a button by accident.
I hate it when that happens. And I mean that sincerely. Well, semi-sincerely.
Really? Albastro says, Willis, great news! I've quit my job as a postie and I've got a new job fixing potholes. My question for you: are you buying a drill and making holes outside your home so that I can visit all the time?
No. Potholes are generally not a problem in Florida.
Albastro says, no! Wow. Just wow.
Not this again.
Although...
And a drill wouldn't make a pothole.
True.
Need more like a jackhammer.
If you really want to.
Potholes in a road.
Yeah.
How about a pneumatic drill?
If you really want to. Albastro says, oh, I forgot you're in Florida. Skull?
Skull?
Okay, Willis, do
Yeah,
I
the
look
skull
like...
I think is used for
Albast-
like despair or yeah.
Albastro says, okay, Willis, do I look like a master pothole maker? You work with what you have. I'm not talking small drill, I mean big road drill.
Big road drill.
Big road drill. Big road drill, TM.
Yeah, like I'm going to spend $10,000 to buy some piece of heavy equipment.
To ruin your own road.
Yeah.
Yep. Albastro looks like you're gonna have to ruin Willis's road.
And then fix it. Albastro says, okay, well, you be nasty then. I didn't want to visit anyway. Anyway, Roomspot says, big road drill, XD. Yeah.
Okay, I need materials.
Big road drill patent pending.
Yes.
Safety tests pending.
Yeah. There we go, that's 4 piggies.
Now you sound like Emichu.
Yeah.
4 little piggies.
We're sitting on a wall. Wait, what?
Okay, so. Spruce.
I've just got so much downstairs space that I'm not using.
Make the entire thing a huge farm.
Maybe, but there's just no point.
Like crops, I mean.
Yeah, I knew what you meant.
You could put machines in there.
Maybe, yeah. Actually, yeah, I think so. I will keep that place.
Or you could put walls in it to make proper rooms.
Maybe, yeah.
Proper rooms?
And with stairs as seats.
What? Oh, there it is. I thought I'd lost a load of glass for a second then. Some stairs for there.
Although about potholes, what I wanted to mention, here locally, by the bus station, I'm not sure if it's still there. I think it is, but there is quite a big pothole right in the middle of it, and when the buses reverse out, sometimes the wheels just dip down like a few...
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, don't mind me. I just placed a block of glass in the wrong place. And it would have been so satisfying because I had just enough glass blocks I needed to finish.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh, that's annoying.
I heard you break it.
Yeah.
And now I'm about to see you break it. Ah, there you broke it. Albastro says pothole reveal. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
At 90k subs, yeah.
Oh, you've got a YouTube channel, Miss W?
No.
Well, there's your issue.
No.
Albastro says live.
No, Twitch has subscribers as well, doesn't it? Although they work very differently from YouTube.
Yeah, like if you subscribe on Twitch, you pay money. On YouTube, it's just a click,
so
and that's that.
It's on Twitch. The equivalent to YouTube subscribers is basically followers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Albastro says live stream the pothole like they have rail cams or runway cams. Just put a cam on the pothole. and see how many cars hit it per day.
Right, now I need to remember how to make that silkworm farm. No, I can't. How did you make it, Willis? Like the general setup of it?
Hold on a second.
Oh boy.
Yeah, if you look at, if you think about the underlying systems of how it works, then it's actually quite easy to come up with the design. So I think that's much easier than trying to memorize the design that Willis came up with.
Okay. So you place the silkworms on top of the hoppers.
Well, I think you had to put a trapdoor on top of the hopper first, so that the silkworm doesn't.
Okay,
you
but
put
the egg.
a silkworm egg.
But the egg is. But the silkworm will produce an egg that will fall through the trapdoor.
Yeah, if you just throw the silkworm egg in the hopper, it'll go in the hopper. So you got to put a trapdoor on top of the hopper.
Can we got a trapdoor somewhere?
And then the egg will eventually hatch into a silkworm, which will then lay silk, which will get sucked through the trapdoor into the hopper.
Oh, wait, no, I do have a spare trapdoor lying about.
Where are you doing this at?
Probably inside, in like the big bit of, in the big area I've got. I mean, I might actually move the shed. Hello. I was considering it here, but if that's not big enough space, then I'll move the shed over here, and I'll do it in just the remaining space over here.
Because it needs to be. Are you going to do it double-sided or just one-sided?
I think one-sided just to test it out, and then if I can make it double-sided.
So you need to have down the center, and then empty. So you need like 5 blocks wide.
Okay.
I know what I need.
Start by build your center wall first.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I thought you wanted to build the foundation first.
You want to build your center wall first.
Okay. Oh yeah. I get
It should be
wall.
It took me a while to get what you were saying. That's
Yeah.
It's like.
And it should be too high.
Is that no, that's fine. Like that.
And then and then dig out the dirt. Which side are you going to? Where are you going to put your chest that it empties into?
Probably at the front.
Here.
Yeah, there.
Okay. Whoops.
Oh, it's a block of dirt. Come on.
Then you want to dig out down the sides. How many silkworms are you going to put in?
If double-sided, if double-siding, it's going to make it really easy. Then probably double-sided, so 6.
6 worms.
Yeah, probably.
So it's 3 on each side. So,
yeah.
So there'll be one there. 2, 3. So your wall needs to come down to 2 more. Okay. And then one here.
What, like one hopper or one?
One wall. Too high. No.
They're there?
Leave these first. Don't put, because you need to dig out that dirt underneath there too.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay.
just had a good idea.
I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
do.
do one side first, and I'll do just the exact same thing on the other side.
Yeah. Dig out those other 3 dirts.
Let me fill in the bits that need to be filled in.
Yeah. Put your chest here.
Will do. I think I've got enough wood too. I didn't bring any wood. Give me a second. Yes, I've got a spare chest. Wonderful. Just a single for now.
Yeah. Okay, and then have you got hoppers?
I can easily make them. How many do I need?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them.
7 hoppers. Okay. Is that for both sides?
That's just for this side.
Oh, just for one side. Oh, blimey. I'll do. Yeah, I'll make one.
You've got a lot of iron.
Of iron, yeah. It's, to be honest, it's the wood. I'm a bit more worried about.
Okay, well, hold on. I'll give you some.
It's fine. I can just easily mine out.
To speed things up, I'll give you some.
I can just mine some trees. Thanks.
Ooh, Albastrus says, right after the pothole live cam idea. Yeah, that sounds fun. Let's do that. I will invest.
I'm at the end of a dead-end cul-de-sac that has like 5 houses on it. There's no traffic.
Where are you, Mr. W? Are you behind your house?
I'm just in my base.
Oh, inside.
Yeah, in my basement.
Willis, look up.
Ah! Good thing you're not wearing a skirt.
Good thing, yeah.
Is it really better if someone's not wearing anything?
There goes 7. Oh, thank you.
Albastrus says, cul-de-sac
Well, what do you mean
review.
not wearing anything? I'm wearing trousers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you are. You're right. Albastrus says, cul-de-sac review.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Review?
30.
Hmm.
So I need
Not
35.
reveal?
Yeah, review. I can hear the Minecraft music, Mr. W. Yeah. I actually used to live in a cul-de-sac, but not anymore.
What was it like when the cars went overhead?
Yeah. Really loud. Like you know what it sounds like if you're like beneath a railroad bridge and a train goes over. That's basically that, only with cars.
Ah.
Albastro says, exclamation mark summon rat boy. You know, that may just work. It has been over almost an hour and a half at this point.
And hoppers.
Not quite, but still. 9:24.
Sweet. 7 hoppers coming your way, Willis.
Okay. Put one in, pointing right here, pointing at the chest.
But what do you mean when you say pointing at the chest? How?
If you
That way,
the block you place it on, that's what it points into.
Yeah.
So
So
you
crouch click the chest.
Oh,
Crouch
yeah.
click the chest.
Crouch. Wait, crouch.
Crouch click the side of the chest, so you don't open the chest, but you place the hopper next to it.
Oh right. Oh, hang on.
You should see connect. If you look at it from the side, you should see the hopper connecting to the chest.
From this side,
Mm-hmm. Nope. I've never actually used hoppers before. That's why.
Me neither.
There we go.
Okay.
Neither
And then
have I.
come down, come back here, and you want to do the same thing and put each hopper in one at a time so it's pointing at the next hopper.
Okay. Just next to each other.
Yeah. Just right here.
Okay.
Put it in.
I don't need to crouch and click, do I?
If you put it onto a thing that has an inventory, yes you do. Otherwise we'll just open the inventory by right-clicking.
Oh, right. Okay, so you actually click the...
Yeah,
right,
you have to click on...
Right.
You have to click on the object that you want the hopper to output into.
Right, I didn't realise that. There we go.
Yeah, that's good. And then do the same this way.
Albastro says, no excuse for lateness to that boy.
Okay.
Hey.
Now,
Okay.
two cobblestone blocks here.
Oh.
On the first one.
What do you mean on the first one?
Right here.
Well, I'm just covering it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then skip, and then two more. Yep, two more.
Oh, one thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then on these that don't have a block on it, put a trapdoor on top.
Okay, I've got one trapdoor. I'll need to make a few more. Shift, including the one at the front.
No, that one doesn't. You don't have to worry about.
Okay, I'll need to make some.
I was just thinking, you got a low ceiling in here.
Yeah, I might raise. I might raise it. How do I make a? Okay, I need to make. Okay, I just need to go make some more trapdoors. I need one. I need one, two. I just need 2 more trapdoors.
Can
What's
I
not
paste
to make
things in here?
I don't think so.
You sure? I think I can.
I've never tried it,
Oh, no.
but I'd be surprised if it was possible. Right-click on the desktop, new notepad file, new, and then text document.
Ah, that's handy.
Yeah, it is.
Why is it not making?
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait,
one of the
what?
few features that Mac doesn't have.
But you
Which-
can have it with, like,
Why is it not
services, I
making-
think.
Yeah.
Oh, you can.
But that list is so long that, well, it's hard to find stuff that's actually useful, I find. Oh, yeah.
Why is that not making a trapdoor?
What are you trying? Can you look at the stream? One second, can you?
Yeah, of course. Dun. Hang on. Dun.
It needs to be
It should
6. It's 6. A trapdoor is 6.
What do you mean 6?
So it's 6 planks. The bottom 2 rows are both filled with planks.
What do you mean bottom 2 rows? Yeah, but it's slabs. Look on here. It says.
Oh, are you? Oh no, that's just specifically for the vanilla oak, for the vanilla trapdoor, the oak trapdoor. That's a recipe I added. For other trapdoors, it's just 6 planks, as it is in vanilla.
I have been summoned.
Hello.
How rude of you to summon me in the middle of my evening blue.
Oh, another thing, just to check to make sure that you got your whatchamacallit, your hoppers all lined up right.
Say again.
Make sure you got your hoppers all lined up right. You toss something in this one, and then go down and look and see if it's in the chest.
It is.
So then that's how you verify that you got your things all lined up right. Now,
Tell you what, hang on. But before you do that, I will just make this one look the same as the others.
Okay.
Hey. There we go.
now you're going to put. Do you want windows in front?
Yeah, I think I will. So I just need to get some glass.
So you put it like
We've already got 2 Mac users.
Well, technically, we are. Charles is using my Minecraft on Windows.
I'll grab some silver on it as well.
But Windows itself is just running on Mac. Albastru says, yes, exclamation mark, summon rat boy, no excuse for lateness. Go away! Why are you late? That is not okay. Poor Willis has had to put up with me, and I've lost 2 jobs.
I'm glad that Blue is now. I'm glad that Blue is at the very least now aware that that people put up with her specifically.
How dare you? That is my wife.
Hmm.
And I'm your
is
son.
a valued member of this community.
You keep telling yourself that. Glass.
Are you
Yeah.
telling
Yeah.
everybody that?
Albastru posts a GIF in your chat, Emichu.
Oh yeah, I've
about
seen it.
Okay.
Oh.
Willis,
yeah.
I just need to philosopher stone up some more glass. I'll be back in as soon as I can.
Okay, apparently that was posted.
I did miss you, Blue. Very much so.
Jamie, did you miss me? Explain in
I missed
detail
you.
why and how and when.
Sorry, what?
Wait, where do I? Yes.
Why,
Oh, it's still
how,
there.
and when you missed Blue.
Oh,
Where's there a crafting table out
every
here?
day.
No, why first?
Why? Okay, why?
Why not?
Your beautiful Cango sounding voice. How? Every time I saw anything in the color blue. And when? Every day. Most recently today.
Oh.
Every second of every minute of every hour of every day.
Exactly.
Albastru says,
Someone
oh,
gets
bless you. Oh, don't
I don't
make me
think-
blush.
I don't think they sneezed.
No.
And you made it into the game. That's good.
Oh no. Crazy.
Albastru says, achoo! Oh, not this again. Not this
Actually,
again. No.
Emichu, now that you're here, I do have something for you.
Oh my god.
No.
No, it's not a god.
Hey.
Oh, got
I
to new
give me-
god. Oh, that's
Well,
brilliant.
although I will say the concept of gifting someone a god, that's a
Appeals to
juicy
you.
booker. That's a juicy booker. Yeah, appeals to me.
I mean, isn't that what like Hercules is about? He's done his
I don't know,
trials
is it?
and he's been gifted godhood.
Well, no, not godhood. Gifted a god.
A god.
Here, have this god.
Good.
It sounds like an anime, like My Little Deity. Or something.
My little
Actually,
deity.
I knew
Hang on,
you
hang
were
on,
gonna
hang
do
on.
that. I knew it.
Do you
Hang
know
on, I'm noting
the
that
theme
down.
song?
I have
I'm
heard
writing
that.
that down. My Little Deity.
I've never heard the theme song of My
Wow.
Little Deity.
Hmm.
Although it's but no, it's not too. No, it's not too far. It's not. I don't think it's close enough to copyright because I didn't think of My Little Pony when I was thinking it. Novel notes. There we go.
By the
Oh
way,
no, novel.
Willis,
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the thumbnail I posted of the convoy stream of the last one, did you notice something else?
Maybe, maybe not.
He
Like,
won't be telling you.
something that's not on the actual thumbnail that I used for the stream, but that I posted on that picture on Purple Lounge.
There we go.
Hey, I don't know. That's too complicated.
It does, to be fair, it does blend into the background really well, but
Oh,
Willis.
yes, yes.
How many bits of
Yeah.
glass will I need for now?
Mm-hmm.
Please?
1,
One.
3 times 3, 9.
9 bits of glass. Okay, sweet.
To be safe, let's go 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. There we go. Okay, that's just smelting up.
Blue says,
I think
Emichu,
it's something.
please. Outfit, toe update, knee update. My knee is still tender, but it's, it's no longer visibly bruised. But I do think that maybe there's some kind of injury to the actual kneecap.
Your kneecap?
My kneecap.
Kneecap.
Your kneeknappe.
My kneecap.
Very well said.
Thank you. And my toe. It's not the same toe, but I've got a poorly toe.
Well, that's all that counts.
A woody toe?
No,
Poorly
poorly toe.
Like when you cut your toenail and you don't cut it correctly.
Yeah,
You
poorly.
accidentally cut off the toe. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, just accidentally cut it off, and you're like looking at it, and you're like, I don't think I can sew
Oh,
this back
oh
on.
no, I
Well, if you're really quick and got some super glue.
It's for really it's for a horrifically accurate Cinderella cosplay.
Exactly. Oh no, I feel poorly.
Yeah. Oh bother.
That's it.
Whoops a doodle.
Just waiting for the.
It's
waiting for the glass
it's a
to
painful
polish.
toe.
There you go, glass. Okay,
Actually,
put the Philosopher's Stone away for now. I don't need it. Are you looking at sheep?
Yeah, I'm looking at the sheep.
Aww.
Emichu, what's your plan?
Franken sheep.
I'm gonna tidy up
the
a little bit around my house, I think.
Okay, I guess
So it all
with
looks
this low
coordinated.
ceiling, the best way to probably do this then is, okay,
You need to be elevated.
go cobblestone, glass,
Wait.
cobblestone, glass, cobblestone, glass, cobblestone.
Wait, how do you
shoot.
mean?
Put one more cobblestone in front of that cobblestone.
What, this one?
Yeah. Then glass, cobblestone, glass. No, in front.
Wait, why in front?
No, in
Do
front
not
of
be
here.
asking questions.
Oh, there.
Alternate. Cobblestone, glass, cobblestone,
Oh,
glass.
right. Oh, God.
Don't be asking questions. Just do.
And then
oh,
go ahead and make a third layer of cobblestone on top
Of
up
course.
there.
it sounds
Like
like
that?
cake
No,
recipe.
not there on top. A third layer.
Oh, on top. Right, so it's touching the ceiling.
Yes.
It sounds like a cake recipe.
Like this. And I just keep going across.
Yeah,
or-
yeah, all the way across.
And
And then on top of these, yes.
What's going, what
right.
are you doing? What's going on over there?
It's a secret. And then above, not on top, directly on top of this, but attached to
Yeah.
the ceiling, put a glass up there.
so it's attached to the ceiling, not this.
Right.
Okay, so like that?
Yep.
Okay.
And then what you're going to do is you're going to toss your silkworm egg in there and then put a piece of glass there.
Okay, I'll need some more glass.
Blue says, Emichu, shower dice said I only have half a penny, so please may I borrow some money to invest in a pothole camera, please and thanks.
Oh god.
Don't do it. It's a scam.
It's a scam.
I was
Oh,
gonna say it sounds like a scam.
Yeah, Albastro said before. Albastro said before about.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Oh, a diamond? Oh, Easter. Oh, Easter. Thank you.
So before a few
I know, just the place for it.
almost an hour ago, Albastro said about being a postie and if Willis would say hello to them if they get the mail in the morning, Yeah, back and forth. Then Willis said, Buster said, sorry, that, well, I've quit my job as a postie and I've got a new job fixing potholes. My question for you, are you buying a drill or making holes outside your home so that I can come visit all the time? No! Wow, just wow. And all that. I forgot you're in Florida. Okay, Willis, do I look like a master pothole maker? You work with what you have. I'm not talking small drill, I mean big road drill. Okay, well, you be nasty then. I didn't want to visit anyway. All that. And then pothole reveal.
Okay.
Live stream the pothole. Like they have real cams or runway cams. Just put a cam in the pothole. Yeah, that sounds fun. Let's do that. I will invest. Cool Desac review. Yeah. And that's basically context for that. If you can call it that. Also,
yeah, so toss the silkworm egg in and then put the glass on top of there to block so he can't jump out.
Okay, I'm trying to remember what's to chuck a silk. What's to chuck? Is it Q?
Right, it's right click to place.
Oh, to place. Right,
No,
I was just chucking. I would just literally chucking it in.
Well, if you throw it in, it'll just go into the hopper. You need to actually
Yeah,
right click it to get the worm in.
Oh.
Blue says, it is not a scam, OMG. Being bullied here for my great ideas, broken heart. Jimmy, I have a question for you. Okay, so Jamie, if you had a choice.
When you place it, because they're not 100%,
Mm-hmm.
you have to place it and make sure a worm appears.
Okay. So do I like try and place it on the trapdoor because I obviously can't reach the trapdoor.
Yeah, I think you can just place it like on the wall.
Yeah, it'll fall down one block. Also, Emichu, there are gardens behind your house. No, there was no reason why I was behind your house.
No.
None at all.
I had like 4 stacks of silkworm eggs, so I can keep trying this.
Might be easier if you do it from like up.
Can I finish reading Blue's
Yes.
messages, please?
Please.
Between being a self-checkout or a till, what are you picking and why? Okay, thanks. I would say...
Oh!
There you go. Now put the glass in so you can't get out.
I would be a self-checkout because I'd be that annoying self-checkout that's
No.
like,
I don't
unexpected item in the bagging area.
Oh, yeah.
Repeat.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, huge spider! That's Blue.
There's in-game chat, by the way. Mr. Lee says, cuts off toe. Oh no, I feel poorly. Yes. Feels like an old rambling aunt. Really?
So do the same thing in this one.
Yeah, well, Willis, I asked you a question.
What that say?
I don't think they can jump though.
As far as I know, silkworms can't jump though. So
they will jump, and because there's another silkworm nearby, they will. Believe me, they will jump out of there and attempt to
massacre.
Go shatter that glass and go all Bruce Lee on the other one.
Wait, Bruce Lee's a cannibal?
Yeah.
Wait, no, hang on. It's not. Oh,
there you go.
Wait, so is it like a chicken egg? It only sometimes works.
Right.
Emichu, give me a perception check.
And now, shortly, they will start.
Hey, thank you, Willis.
As they lay silk, they'll fill it up and they say you just go down, do the same thing on this side.
A perception check inside your house.
Oh, inside my house?
Inside your house.
Sweet, thank you.
And you'll have in a couple of days, you'll have an overflowing chest of silk.
I mean, to be fair, I want to check how much silk I've already got.
Okay.
It's a lot I've just been picking up.
Also, you
One. Yeah.
If you want mine, I'll gladly give it to you.
Oh.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 full stacks of silk.
So process it into something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start making string.
What to do though? I can start selling it off.
Start making
Do you
string
want
and
to read it
whatever.
out?
Oh, string.
Everybody
Yeah.
can find their own. Everybody can find their own.
Oh, okay. I shall place it back.
I mean, you can already do what it says on there if you want, but
Yeah, I'm in the middle of building a staircase in a minute. So I'll be back.
Is it supposed to be read out publicly or not?
I shall keep
Not
it to
currently.
myself.
Okay. Code Monkey said a while ago. Unfortunately, it's only the minor god of paperclips or something like that.
that's the one you got gifted.
God of paperclips. Cobblestone lasagna.
Oh. Oh, no.
Yeah, it's just the sheer amount of steel that's the issue.
That's not the issue.
No, it is the issue.
The huge spider. It's disappeared. Sobbing. It might eat me. Oh, you mean in real life, a spider in your house? I see.
It's good to dream, but
It's good to dream about huge spiders.
Yeah.
And what else can we make with silk?
clothes.
You can make string.
Is string the only thing?
That rhymed.
That I'm aware of, yes.
You can press U on silk, can't you?
You can.
Albastro says, it was enormous. Yes! I took a picture.
I'd rather not see.
Ooh, also,
Yeah,
I
no thank
forgot I
you.
need
Thank you.
Blues, just spoiler it.
Emichu, I forgot to give you the tickets, well, some of the tickets for your station. I've only got 14 currently.
Ah.
I'll make more, and then you can come pick them up if you like.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting. You can make white wool out of silk thread.
Ooh. That's useful to know. Oh, gosh.
Woven cotton.
Mm.
Fishing poles. Bows.
Leads.
Oh, how do you make a spindle?
Sloughs.
Albastro,
Baits.
yeah.
Thanks.
Albastro says,
Nobody? Okay.
what I did say.
Yeah, but you pretty much always get my jokes.
Oh. Is that a bad thing?
Albastro got it.
Ah,
Slough!
Albastro. There we go. Thank you, Albastro.
Emichu, have you been to Slough in real life?
No.
Do you know where
I was
it
just
is?
thinking because
No.
I've got like
Sorry.
I got 10 stacks of silk thread and like another 10 stacks of silk cocoons. It's like, what am I going to make with all this stuff?
I've got a huge amount of silk cocoons as well. So
Same.
Slough is a town in Oxfordshire, a bit west of London. And it's generally, as far as I know, not regarded as the best town, really. Yeah. But I've not been there, so I can't comment. Albastro says, why do websites have tick boxes that say, I want to request that you do not sell my personal information? Like
Literally.
That should be default. Never go to Slough. Slough. Sobbing. Also, in your chat, Emichu,
The two may
They
only be
say-
tangentially connected.
they say, it was enormous. Yes, I took a picture. I wasn't going to send it, but I have evidence because
Oh,
you
no.
call me a liar. I own spouse too. Broken heart.
Oh, spindle, there we go.
Then there's me saying, please do, but please do spoiler it for those who don't want to see.
Those with arachnophobia.
And Albastro says, hello, Emichu. It was in a tiny corner that is horrifically dirty.
Does anyone have 4 blocks of steel laying around?
So the
I can
whole rest
easily pay it back. It's just
Don't
it's just a matter of time.
Yes, Emichu?
No, I was just gonna make a mean joke, but I'll refrain.
A meme
No, come
joke or a
on.
mean joke?
Mean, no.
Come on.
Both, honestly.
No, come on.
Uh,
Say it.
Albastro says...
Look, if even Emichu thinks that it's
No, I
too
was-
mean of a joke.
okay.
Albastro says,
Okay.
needs
Hang
a
on.
clean. Make
Hang
the
on, hang
joke,
on, hang
you
on, hang on.
jokester. Have a laugh.
Okay,
So hang
well,
on. So you said it. Hang on. So I'm now trying to figure out what joke it was. So it was about.
The dirty corner where the spider was. A huge spider.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've weaseled it out of me. Every corner of your house is dirty blue.
Hey, oh come on, that's not that bad at all.
I mean, I'm gonna get a reaction, and you know that. Yeah, yes.
Albastro says, "Oh my God, Jamie, my house is not a strip club."
I never said it was.
Immediately,
That's what you always
Albastro
say.
says. Ah.
I never said it was, dearest.
Spindle.
Albastro says, "Jamie, my house is a mess. Okay, it's falling apart. But
Like
we
on that.
try to keep most of it clean." Code Monkey meanwhile says in Sharaday's chat, "Every corner is dirty, but what if you live in a roundhouse?"
Actually, in a roundhouse, usually the roof is pointed, and so if you look at the pointed roof, like the conical roof, from the side, and then you trace that line, then you've got a corner.
They said roundhouse without a space. So
Yeah,
like an engine.
Oh, not a round. See, I was thinking of like a Neolithic
Like a hut.
roundhouse.
Yeah, that's a round house, not a roundhouse. As far as I
What about
know.
no?
Oh, I need 2 more.
But round houses also have corners like where the sheds end. James, I'm guessing that's what you meant. I'm not sure. Albastro says, but we try, Mr. Clean. Just this one tiny corner evidently didn't get touched. Jamie, why don't you come round and see for yourself?
Oh, the corner did get touched. It just wasn't you that touched it.
Dun dun dun.
Bum bum bum. I know that's something else.
Only 7.
Yeah, Jamie, do you want to come round and see for yourself?
No.
You don't want to look at Blue's dirty corner, what?
No.
With spider in it, remember?
Yes, exactly. The spider is a bit of a
Turn off.
yeah.
Yeah, a turn off.
Yeah.
A turn off to what, Brighton?
Brighton can keep its
Spiders.
Arachnids.
Spiders and dirty corners.
Arachnids in Brighton.
That's a novel title.
Well, there's a Doctor Who episode called Arachnids in the UK.
I just thought, you know what would be like quite a neat little Easter egg in this?
An
What?
Easter egg.
a
What?
gold
A
nugget.
little yeah, if you hang on.
Oh wow, we're that boring. I don't know.
If you pressed right click on a uranium ingot and you could eat it.
Maybe not.
You know what would be an even more funny Easter egg?
If you could eat one
Go on.
slabs.
If it then also simulated radiation poisoning.
No.
Oh yeah, exactly. Although, would it be even better if it just did absolutely nothing?
Well, no, then you'd just think it's a bug. Like some item IDs
Yeah.
got mixed around and it was actually the game thinks
Or
you're
you-
eating something else.
And children will
Oh,
want to imitate it at home.
Exactly.
Which
True,
yeah.
but
By the way,
true. But if you gave an achievement for it, which was
Don't do this at home,
Yeah.
kids.
Exactly.
Which was like
If
om nom 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 nom. Wait.
If-
Dot dot dot.
if they reward players, children, with achievements, then they think, oh, it's a good thing that I'm doing this in the game.
children aren't that stupid.
That's fair.
At least most of them.
Are you sure
I
about
said
that?
at least most of them.
I was gonna say.
If they have
Are you
access to
sure?
it in real life. Anyway, Code Marker says, I mean, even an igloo potentially has a sharp boundary against the floor.
I mean, igloos are built of ice bricks.
Yes.
So,
They're
ice
gonna have one.
blocks. So, those have corners.
What'd you say, Emichu?
I was gonna say, so they're gonna have corners.
Ah, yeah. Albastro also says, oh, there's a bunch of chat. Oof.
Why does Albastro say that?
So much. One moment. Come round and see for yourself. My room is a mess too, but it has love heart bunting, so... No! No! What do you mean, no? My house is great. The spider will be gone, okay? And you can go in a different room, or the garden, and wait for cats. I saw Jasper the other day. He is very old and doesn't come up, but he was on the wall, so I got to force my love on him.
Wait.
He seemed happy for attention.
Jasper was on the wall, or the spider was on the wall?
Well,
I didn't know you could make copper armor.
You had a helmet, a copper helmet, for the majority of these streams.
You could only find it. Must have just been like specially. Well, that's the thing. It wasn't enchanted. It just came with +2 health.
Albastro says, so I got to love my I got to force my lover. I'm sorry. He seemed happy for attention. And he is a nice kitty. And I spoke with the neighbor a bit. And then that was that Jasper who strokes spiders.
There are people who do that.
Yeah. Also, Albastro says in your Paradise, a friend and I used to play ping pong, but our rule was if it's still bouncing, it's still in play. Corners were our worst enemy. And in Emichu's chat, they're called freaks. Well,
I appreciate the proper entrance to the, what is it? Not Premiere Inn, but...
Premiere
Inn.
Yeah, I don't think this looks good.
Maybe if you use a different color for the steps than you do the fence underneath.
Dark oak. I'm not sure if you've got dark oak, but dark oak may look good.
Right.
Here's a little tip for if you know that, like if you're trying to do what I'm doing now and make metal ingots into blocks. If a number is divisible by 9, then it'll add up to 9. Like the numbers within the number will add up to 9.
What?
So every number in the 9 times table will somehow, some way add up to 9.
Oh, if you add up all of the digits in the number.
In the number, yeah. So
Yeah.
9, obviously 9 plus 9
0.
is 9. It's 0, yeah. Then you've got 18, 1 plus 8. Then 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27, 2 plus 7 is 9. But for things like 99, obviously 9 plus 9 is 18, but you just keep going down again. So 9 plus 9, 18, 1 plus 8 is 9. That's one of the 2 like niche maths facts that I know.
You're chopping it all down, Emichu?
I'm not happy with it. Whoops.
What are you chopping down?
My
Fence scaffolding.
Yeah.
Maybe if
Don't
you
worry,
just...
it's not the cat cafe that Emichu is chopping down. Don't worry.
Maybe if you had
That's
the ladder going up. I don't know.
No. I think I got it. I just need to do it. If that makes sense.
Oh, do you now, Blue? I had no idea.
I like cats.
Albastro also said it doesn't before. Don't chop it down, or I will chop you down.
Oh, promises.
I thought you were trying to get Emichu to come to Brighton.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I can... Well, no, I'm not sure if it's...
Right. I can do this. Pause. That's all I ask. Pause.
Just build it out of colourful wool blocks. Okay, just need 3 more. 3 more. 3 more steel.
Blocks?
Nope. Ingots.
I think I have some steel.
Well, no, I've got it carbonizing right here.
Oh, okay.
It won't take long.
Albastro says...
But one second, by the way, when I put the book there, I approached from where the... Like, cutting across diagonally through the village, yeah?
Yeah.
And I saw you were messing with the paths, yeah?
Yeah.
And I wanted to place it without you noticing, so I ended up sneaking all the way around to the back, jumping on the little fishing shack, and then breaking in through the wall to place it.
My wall!
I replaced it.
I didn't say my wall.
There was no damage done.
Well, it was replaced. There was damage, but it's been replaced.
The damage was replaced, yes.
Yes.
Albastro says, Emichu refuses to activate the Yaris Versa water sports mode and come visit. Actually, Cango, the LB and STRU are silent.
Yeah, so blue.
Okay, well.
I think she's saying you can
No.
call her blue.
LB is silent, so it's just Astru, and then the Stru is also silent, so... So just two A's, I guess?
Imagine that. Ah, says.
Yeah, that's what they're implying. No, Jamie, you idiot. I'm saying in a bass through the LB and through are silent. I mean, Cango, you can, but that wasn't my comment.
I mean, Cango, you can, but that wasn't my comment.
Yeah.
Cango.
Yeah, but no, Cango, they're silent. Yeah, but how? Like, it's just two A's. If the LB and the STRU are silent, how? It's just two A's left.
Wow, Kango.
It's A, LB is silent, A, and then STRU is silent.
Usually two letters after another indicate that it is a prolonged that sound. So instead of ah, it would be ah. So ah.
Ah.
Oh. Oh.
Ah.
Yeah.
By the way, I have the worst sunburn.
I've got one as well.
You've got one too?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
See, you're not laughing at me now for covering up, are you?
No.
As far as I know, if I have one, it is very, very slight. Mostly because my hair was open and that shielded me from the sun, which by the way was deliberate.
It literally shielded you from radiation.
Yeah.
Amen. Hey, look, some of us don't have that longer hair, okay?
That long a hair, did you say?
Longer hair, yeah.
A singular hair.
That's a singular hair.
Singular strand.
Not all of us have a singular hair, okay?
Yes.
I mean,
Which
that's
is
true.
true.
Very, very. That's
I mean,
true.
yeah,
Very
but...
Oh,
singular hair.
I didn't mean to.
Albastro says, Cango the silent, yes. Ah, for Jamie it would be, sunburn. Jamie, your colour is the hair today.
just sunburn, just in the middle of it, sunburn. Oh, bastard.
Sunburn, you must be joking.
I brush my hair every 2 seconds, so I'll bald at this rate. Says Albastro.
I don't tend to brush my hair unless it desperately needs it.
Ooh, that was wrong.
Albastro says, yes, how are you sunburned?
Because my skin is a whiny little so-and-so.
Well, maybe that's just how you treat it.
I mean, I don't treat it.
That's the thing. Albastro says, Jamie, I need silky smooth hair, okay?
Oh,
Ooh, ask Mr. W. Mr. W is gonna have lots of silk.
yes.
Oh, Albastro says,
Because A, I've got a silkworm farm, and B, I just have a lot of silk lying around anyway.
at home,
At home!
in real life,
And B, I just have a lot of silk laying around at home.
just in general.
I didn't say at home.
I know, but that was the joke.
But you meant it.
It's implied.
Yeah.
Oh, where did I place that?
Albastro says,
Oh,
okay,
well.
Jamie, that sounds like a you-ish you put on factor 50.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna get burned.
Neither did I.
well, I had foreseen it.
I've seen it, but I've neglected to warn anybody.
Actually,
Well,
I,
hang on.
I
Foreseeing-
did warn
Hang on,
them.
no. Foreseeing that you might need sunburn. That's just watching. That's just called watching the weather forecast.
It's
Yeah,
called
no, I
looking
think-
outside.
Look, I forget that the sun is mean.
Yeah. Yeah, the sun really needs to chill out, doesn't it?
It really does. It's so rude.
Oh, well done. It's called looking outside. Oh, that was
No
great.
compassion, these losses, Cango.
Albastro says, it hasn't even been sunny at all. You got a sunburn in the rain.
It's not
In the
rain-
rain.
It wasn't raining today.
Also, that
That's
can't.
fine.
Also, that is actually possible if the sun doesn't come from exactly above you, but a bit from the side. It can be that the sun's shining, but there's clouds above, so it's raining.
Oh, yeah, I've had that, to be
Yeah.
fair. Owie.
That's usually when you also see rainbows in real life.
IRL.
Yeah.
Ah, rainbows.
God, imagine being
So pretty.
IRL. Ugh.
Albastro says, okay, Cango, maybe you should work for Sky News Weather then.
Ooh,
You offering?
you know what?
Are you offering?
You offering, Blue?
Yeah, I've got enough in it.
Yeah?
So you offering blue?
Oh,
Mr. W says, yeah.
Hey, no.
Albastro says yes. Yes, Jamie. Oh, you're offering Jamie.
You're
But
offering?
not for,
What?
but not for you. Okay.
I don't want the job.
But not
I
for
don't-
you,
I
they
don't-
say.
I don't want
No.
a weather reporting job. No, thank you.
No thank you, or thank you no?
Thank you, no.
No, thank Blue.
Ah, good point.
Albastro says, I only offer Jamie as a sacrifice.
Accurate 5.
Sacred fire.
Ah,
I've never felt so loved.
Wow.
That's somewhat better.
Maybe you would like spiders then. Albastro says, yes, I said what I said.
And I meant what I said what I mean, and I mean what I said.
sometimes.
Well,
Oh, that little boost. Oh, well. Okay, I'm gonna put a question in in-game chat because I think it's funny if I type it.
Really?
Yeah.
That bodes well.
Does it?
And
No.
it's accurate as well.
Ah, and that is on the wrong...
yeah, Blue. My
Weird
question
question.
had 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Weird question, but anyone want my pantographs? Yeah. Sure.
I mean, if I've got an overhead electric locomotive, then sure. Photographs would be appreciated.
Yeah, because I've actually no, I won't tell you what I've done with myself. I'll show that on when we meet up. Also, who put a crafting table just in the middle of my like right next to my house?
I put it there.
Can I? And you just left it?
Yep, you can do with it whatever you like.
Sweet. Oh,
That's what I have to say about that.
a book of enchanting above above my thing.
Your thing.
My thing.
Albastro says, I said, what's that? Okay, Jamie, need I remind you, your message at 3 AM today had 3 question marks. 1. I felt attacked. I felt so upset. Like, how dare I ask? I was searching so hard because I value our memories, but no!
Well, sometimes that's how it goes.
By the way, Code Monkey says in your chat, at least IRL you don't DC from Windows updates.
Yeah.
DC?
I lost quite a bit.
Disconnect.
I lost quite a bit of time because Windows
Yeah, it happened
was
in
annoying,
the stream earlier before
to
you
say the
joined,
least.
Emichu.
Oh,
Yeah,
how dare it?
I
Yeah,
know.
it was not fun.
Yeah, Albastro says, Shoutouts, what if we sold Jamie? Just think, we could make so much money. We could build a pothole cam, open a supermarket.
Albastro, there's a word for that. It's called slavery.
With rocket-boosted trolleys. Or is
Yeah,
it
but
trolleys?
Mr. W, rocket boosted trolleys.
But my rocket-boosted trolley!
Rocket boosted.
Yeah.
The slave trade is worth
Why
bringing
are you
back
not rowing?
into the mainstream because of rocket boosted troll.
Isn't it spruce that can go in a 2x2?
Yep.
Oh God! Blue,
Yeah, it's not doing
you are
it. Oh,
Blue, you are a monster.
just do it like this. Arr.
But a loving monster.
Yes.
And I built
Albastro,
this the wrong way around.
really?
Yeah.
Does it have to be facing a different way?
Well, the electricity's coming from the other side.
Couldn't you reroute it?
Yeah, that's what I'll have to do.
Good.
But
Yeah. Albastro
My
says...
silkworm farm is now working. Oh God!
I don't know what happened there.
Your silkworm farm won.
Yeah.
My silkworm farm is now is operational, which is lovely.
Blue says it's not slavery. I'm just selling Jamie. It's just printing off a label and barcode, and Jamie can sell themselves. Just make sure the money goes to Paradise Corp Investing Holdings.
No.
I will
Send
engage in a slave trade.
No. This cannot be connected in any way to Paradise.
Too late.
Oh,
You've been framed. You've been framed.
In an item frame.
You've been framed! Yay! I love Harry Hill. Let's go.
So I can uncraft my my leather tunic and my leather trousers.
Yeah.
I mean, you unequipped them today.
Not into leather, and not into like fey leather that I used, but into woven cotton and leather strips. That's weird.
I'm using your strat, Paradise.
Ah. Lovely. Is it working for you?
It is.
Good.
Nice. Albastro says, it's just selling, First Corp investment holdings, okay, well, what was it? But the supermarket has the Paradise Orange, not Sainsbury's. Oh, that's a stream idea. Take down Sainsbury's for stealing your orange brand. Let's do that off the Pothole Cam and Jamie auction.
I feel so loved.
You are.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fey leather. I would get that.
But yeah. Albastro says, Jamie, you are my BFF.
Oh. We're mutuals on pronoun thingy-majiggy.
I saw.
We should have done things.
Oops. Yep, that is connected.
Oh,
Blue says, we are! That's about as good as it gets.
oh good.
Hmm.
Okay, that's weird.
Is it?
Okay, I don't think I've just realised this. I think it has happened before. But if I runic shear one of my sheep,
All
it
of them.
shears pretty much the whole lot of them.
Yep.
Oh, it's going.
Yes, that happens, Miss W.
But why only with the sheep though?
Well, because
Well,
you get the wool from the sheep.
Well, yeah, but I also get the fey leather from the cow. So why does it not do that all at once?
Because it's only the creature that you're targeting. Look at me, I know what I'm
Yeah, I
talking
was
about.
targeting the cows. as well, but
Yeah.
it was only doing 1 cow per.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you shear the sheep normally,
Mhm.
then you already get the item from them. You already get the wool. So the
Yeah.
runic shears giving you a piece of wool when you shear a sheep wouldn't be an upgrade over normal shears, which is why.
It just accelerates it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why isn't there any power coming through here?
Albastro says, Jamie, you gave up guessing. You had a
Huh?
1 in 15 chance.
I've not given up. I just went
What?
I went to bed.
You. If that's not giving up, I don't know what is.
What were you supposed to guess?
Blue's birthday. I'm not gonna say anything Blue, don't worry, but Blue's birthday.
Okay. Albastro says, bed for 3 days.
What can I say? My old bones.
Hmm.
Uh-oh, no. Thank you. Boop. Boop. Boop, boop.
Thank you for the book, Shadows.
You're welcome.
Albastro says, fossil.
I be but a fossil indeed.
Oh wait, is the... Ah, it might be the distance that's the issue.
Maybe.
Hold on. HV. Okay.
What is called outside the community centre?
Spoilers.
Where is it?
It's the huge building.
Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know which one the community centre is. We're just trying to find the actual board. Hello. Did you also know there's a core sample against the
Yeah.
what's it called?
Hmm?
Community building.
Commune.
What do we call it? Commune. That was it.
Ah, okay. Shift right click. There we go.
Yeah, I assume the commune is the community.
Yes, it is.
So
Everything
where's
okay,
the
Willis?
notice board?
Huh?
Everything okay, Willis?
Yep.
Where's the
Yes.
notice board?
Trying to make some of this stuff.
You did not notice the notice board.
It's behind you, the big thing. I did not put it up.
Right.
Making some of these things, you got so many subcomponents that you got to make.
Oh, this,
And then the subcomponent has subcomponents. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
But that's part of the fun of mods.
Sometimes. Oh. I got. Oh no, was that popcorn from last time? I think that popcorn was from last time. Cango, you in game?
Alas, I'm not.
so what? Do I take a sign off and then alter it?
Yep. Just replace it in your row.
Sorry.
No worries.
What was it? Oh, right. I was making a voltimeter.
Okay. Voltimeter.
No. Okay, that's easy.
No? It's not what it's called?
Not voltimeter.
What is it called?
Voltometer.
Okay.
voltmeter.
Yeah.
Okay. Albastro says
Okay.
worries. No worries, yeah. By the way, Willis,
Yes.
I noticed that you did stream the convoy stream from Wednesday. That's not being edited, so the point of view isn't being put on it on YouTube. But if you'd highlight your stream on Twitch, then I could link it in my archive, so people will be able to come back and watch it. So would you like to do that?
Huh?
Would you like to so you can so on Twitch, if you make a live stream, it gets automatically deleted after a week, but if you highlight it, then it's on there indefinitely. So if you highlight your stream from Wednesday, I could link that in my archive on Twitch, in my highlight, and then people will be able to watch your point of view forever.
Yeah.
Ever.
I'll pass.
Okay. Sure. Just want to let you know. But yeah. Right.
Yeah, I saw, like, I know you guys know, but for stream, I saw the Super Mario film today.
Ah.
How was it?
It's pretty good.
Ah. So
What
you would
parts-
say a pleasant surprise?
Yeah.
Ah. What parts did you like best? I've not seen it myself, but just
Well,
more
spoilers.
broader.
No, I mean, it's in the trailer, so everyone knows there's
Okay.
Mario Kart scene.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Mario Kart scene, because Mario Kart was childhood.
Mm-hmm.
And I love Luigi. He's
Also,
Luigi.
I still find it like legitimately, like not even like barely even funny, baffling that they had the original voice actor for Mario and didn't use him for Mario.
Oh.
Because
That just
it's...
feels like a bit of a.
Well,
Also,
because
I
they
like
didn't
how
want...
Paradise's reaction timed perfectly to that.
But they didn't want him to be super Italian. That's in the that is
but
in the
he
film.
is of Italian origin.
He
That is
could've-
that is what
In
people
it's
think of when-
explained in the film because like in the trailer he's got these over the top Yahoo voice, but then he doesn't. He just has a
Yahoo.
Yahoo voice. And he straight up says, the accent's not over the top, is it?
which one?
Mario's, the Italian.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, although Charles Martinet, who provided the original Mario voice
It's working.
since 1995, he could have changed his voice. He wouldn't have had to, like, he could have cranked it back a bit for the film.
Excuse me.
No.
No, we won't.
I think at least. I don't know.
It's
I want
working.
to see.
Do you want to know what the issue was? Why it wasn't working?
Go on.
It wasn't lost or voltage over distance. It was the world's pike had run out of ender pearls.
Oh,
And so the diesel generator wasn't in loaded chunks, and so no power was coming.
Mm-hmm. Albastru says, never liked Mario Kart.
Wow, wedding's cancelled. Bye.
Also, Italian.
okay.
And
So-
also, two more messages. Albastru says,
Okay.
Jamie, what the hell? That was in my ear. Yes, Mr.
So what's that?
I'm just trying to figure out what. I'm just trying to figure out what season it is on the clock. I think it's summer because there's got a yellow bit in it.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's summer. It's midsummer.
On,
And Albastru says, Jamie, it's only because I never won.
well, that doesn't help your case. That just makes you come across as bitter.
Yeah.
Which isn't true because you did win.
At Scribble.
Yeah, on Wednesday. Not this, not.
No, Mario Kart, she's saying about.
Oh,
Doesn't
right.
win Mario Kart.
Oh, I see. Yeah, makes sense. Not Mario Kart. I always came last. Oh yeah. Hmm.
Well, I've never played it, which means that I've come in worse than last.
Yeah.
I
Albastru
would
says,
highly recommend.
it was no fun. I preferred Wii Tennis. I'm amazing at that.
Wii
Wii
tennis,
tennis
as
is
in little tennis, or
Weird tennis.
Nintendo Wii.
Yeah.
Weird tennis.
Playing tennis with the leprechauns.
Hey,
We were going for Scottish.
yeah, Irish.
Why not?
Irish is something like this, but then Scottish down here.
That's actually a surprisingly good accent. But let's go on.
Well, now that you said it was surprising, you've insulted him.
He's not going to do it. Yeah.
I don't remember what I did.
You did Irish.
That happened to me a few times. All the years that I've been GMing games, that happened to me, where I did a voice for a character, and well, it sounded great, and then next session, I had no idea how to do the voice.
It's yeah.
That's just like but I had it, and
I
now it's
just
gone.
did it.
You had it right there.
Actually, Irish is the largest part of my ancestry, DNA, whatever. Why?
MJ.
Oh, right. That may explain it. Albastro says, yes.
It's in your genes.
Albastro says, or shorts.
Yeah.
Albastro says, yes. Your Scottish accents are awful.
Mine? You've never heard mine.
Albastro, if you say they're awful, come on VC and provide us with a better one.
Yeah, go on.
Come on, darling. Come on.
VGR once came on VC to verbally demonstrate a more accurate engine sound. Someone can do that. Yeah, and that's I'm not joking.
That sounds like VGR, bless them.
I like to imagine he came, he did it, and he came, just only did that, and just immediately left.
Weren't you there for that?
Yeah, it was pretty much that.
I don't think I was there for that.
I don't know. Albastro says, every American claims to be 1,000,000,000% Irish, though. Also.
I didn't say 1,000,000,000%. I said the majority of my ancestry.
Yeah. They also say, yes, I will do that right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you in Cango Cord VC? Let's scroll down. No, you're not.
The threat of just, are you in Cango Cord? No, you are not. Therefore, peasant.
Yes, I am. No, you're not. I'm literally, Discord says so, I'm literally king of my own server, and I can see all channels, and you're not in any of them.
I'm king of my own server.
Albastro says, yes, I am. Let me load Discord. Oh, so you weren't in there. So you admit you didn't have Discord loaded. Okay.
Cango, you're in a fighting mood.
I'm not.
You're like, right. Cat fight. Cat.
Oh, no, hang on. Hang on, I need to. Hang on, let me do it away from the mic. There we go. There we go.
Sound that is very pleasant to make when you've got a cold.
It's just triple noises.
Oh god, I didn't realise I was pressing mic. Nothing happened, luckily, but I didn't realise. Hello, I didn't realise I was clicking. I was right clicking on the Philosopher's Stone.
Albastro's in Purple Lunch
That could have
Plus.
gone very wrong very quickly.
Oh, hold on a minute. The blue says, no, I was. Jemmy defend me. Happy wife, happy life, and I am not happy.
Oh,
I mean, why do you think I have depression, blue?
Alright, shout. Oh, yes.
Everyone.
Hello.
Albastro.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah?
Albastro has just unmuted. Well, they're muted again, but they have unmuted briefly on my server. So if you went over Shardice, then we might be able to hear Albastro.
no.
Yeah, but would that be on?
I don't want it to go on stream.
No,
I don't think that Blue would like that.
Well, Blue knows that we're live streaming.
Blue says, I was doing vocal warm-ups.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Ooh.
Roof. I'm gonna go with a fancy colour. Blue says, does that mean I win?
Also, wait, Jamie, what you say?
Of course,
Yes.
that's the first question you ask.
Oh, what?
Oh, very fun.
Would a black roof look too intrusive, maybe? Let me screenshot them. I'm going to screenshot the
Exit
colours.
it out. Okay.
I'm going to screenshot the colours.
I need to properly set my things up.
Alrighty, I need more. Of course I need more.
What time is it?
It's 10:30.
Oh, 10:30. Do we want to show our stuff then?
Well, I'd quickly like to make the transformer so that I can finish the second
Is
project
the
I want
time?
to.
Okay.
It's not gonna take too long.
Oh my god, one of my onions is already mature.
Lovely.
That sounds like such a weird sentence.
It
No.
is.
If you're, if people listening know that you're a farmer, then no, it's not weird. Code Monkey says, yes, nailed it. 100% convinced. Report to Gretna for a complimentary tartan badge. I see. But you're not even in my server, Code Monkey.
That you know.
I found another one of the
mean-
Easter nuggets, Paradise.
Ah, lovely.
That you know is true, but...
You leave sheep alone next time, okay?
Hmm. But
I can't agree
the
to
thing
that.
is,
Mm.
the thing is, Blue did go into Purple Lounge Plus VC, which only allows for people with the Purple Lounges Plus role to be in, and I know which people I've given that. So
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is a valid point.
Code Monkey.
Says above.
Are you
was
trying to
in
win
rela-
over my wife here?
Says above was in relation to Emichu's authentic Scottish accent.
Thank you.
Are you trying to win over Bastru's wife here?
Mr. W says Code Monkey got that.
Riz.
Okay then.
Viz, it's youth, but it's modern speaking, it's short for charisma.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see. The youth.
I mean, to be fair, you're right to look at it with quite a
Disdain.
lot of disdain, yeah.
Really?
Oh, to be fair, it is used ironically a lot of the time.
On where?
Second,
Where's it used, sorry?
it's used unironically, like 90% of the time.
Okay.
No, it's used ironically.
Yeah, pick a team, pick a side. Come on.
It's used ironically 90% of the time.
And
It's
that
like a
makes it
joke.
all better, I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
Albastro.
because it's not actually like so. Because then it's not. Because then it's people being aware that it's not actually called
Well,
sex.
yeah,
If someone
but-
said it unironically, I don't think they would be looked at as particularly cool.
But you're still saying it though, even if it is ironically, you're still the one choosing to use the expression.
That's true.
You gotta use a voice. That's how I get away with my OMG LMAO.
Yeah. Yeah.
Waffle.
Waffle?
Waffle.
The Waffle House. The Waffle House is very
Oh, my stacks. Come back here.
That sounded so...
Albastro
My-
says Emichu's Scottish accent was the worst. Probably. I can't remember. Third Monkey says yes.
Oh,
The
and
sarcasm of nailed it did not carry as intended.
I need...
Oh, right.
Oh no, I need to bucket some Actually, I'll use the creosote in the tanks.
It was.
Paradise.
It did
Yeah.
seem
Can I
sarcastic.
can I cover the hole that you made in my roof now?
No.
No.
Albastro says, "Oh, sorry, my bad." Yeah.
No, because that's where the
Also-
wires will go through
yeah.
into the shed.
Mhm.
So I need to have... I need to gap.
That's why it would have been better if you had put it in the top deck, in the top story. After all,
Oh no, it'll be fine. What I will say, Paradise, is that at some point I may raise the roof up a block.
Raise the roof.
Yeah, I mean,
Raise the roof.
you can do...
Is-
You can do whatever you like after
Right.
I've finished the installation.
Okay, I'll let you finish that first, then I'll raise up the blocks. Look at this.
Okay, I'll just read again.
Whoa.
CangoFango says to Albastru about Skull Jackson was the worst. Yes. The sarcasm
Yes.
of nailed it did not carry
I
as
will say.
intended.
Okay, so
One
people,
second,
I will say.
Yeah.
I will say, people, if you're walking across my roof, be careful. There is a wire now. There is now a wire going across.
Good. Okay.
You didn't use
So no-
insulated wire?
It's high voltage.
Danger,
Ah.
danger.
Yeah. So sarcasm of nailed it did not carry as intended. Albastru says, "Oh, sorry, my bad. My eternal hatred for Jamie overshone that."
Ah.
Also, Albastru says in Emichu's chat, where was I?
Albastru
Where
doesn't
was
know
I?
where they were.
Albastru says, yes I am, let me know Discord. No I was, Jamie defend me. Happy wife of life, yes. And I'm not happy. Wait, Jamie, what did you say? I was doing vocal warm-ups. Does that mean I win? Jamie, I've opened up a flower shop. I own the server now. Jamie, are you secretly a Marks and Spencer's model?
No, I'd get paid a lot more if I was.
Not secretly, but publicly maybe.
Emichu will use bad words. I'm not snobby and I'm not losty.
What are they doing?
Losty?
Losty.
What do you mean by
Lusty.
that?
Lusty.
I assume a misspelling of lusty.
No, lost, like, you know, like, where was I?
Oh,
You know?
Lost,
Right.
they say.
Calm yourself.
Yes,
mister.
and TY are next to each
Calm
other, so...
myself.
Arm yourself. Albastru says, the Y snuck in my rage. Snuck in my rage. It happens. And I'm not snobby, I'm not lost, I say.
Oh, and of course I need one. I forgot that I hadn't placed... Okay. Never mind. Oh yeah, I don't actually need any MV, because the HV goes all the way to the transformer, of course. Which means I can put the MV back in my box and then I can run and grab the other stuff.
Blue says, did you enjoy the India yesterday? How was your weekend?
One message above as well.
Oh. Jamie, it is very nice to see you today. Oh, you too.
Yes, Albastru, it was very nice. I enjoyed it very much.
Indeed. Although I do think the question was addressed to Emichu.
Hey, come on, if it had been addressed to Emichu, it would have been asked in my chat.
I suppose so. Albastru says, did Jamie not play too? I know you two enjoyed it.
I ran it, Blue.
Hugh said, come gasping.
I need to reach.
One second. Albastru's typing, okay. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, that's what I thought. So did you enjoy it?
I did.
Oh.
Hold on, is that
Very
it?
much so.
And Albastru sobs.
Very
Can't
cool.
ask nice things today.
You can.
You can, but...
Thought I...
Yeah. Okay,
You can, but...
but answers are a different matter. Albastru says, okay, glad to hear, Jamie. Jamie, will you marry me?
I would never ask.
I like to think that wasn't even Albastru asking. That was just in the disguise.
It's a legal obligation now.
Oh,
Come
I can feel my eyes going. Ooh.
Your eyes going? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I can feel them drink. I can feel them drink.
Yeah, I'm almost finished. I just want to
20 minutes.
give...
I've got like a few minor things to show.
literal miner things, like in the mine?
No.
Uh,
Actually, sugar, that's a point. I need to find at some point. I need to find a flipping I need to find a better place for my advanced
Wait,
crafting table for
Sugar?
actual sorcery. Hmm?
sugar?
Ah,
No, I need to find. I need to find a better place for my advanced astral sorcery crafting table.
Oh, I say Blue were
Okay.
already married. Oh my god.
We're already married with a kid.
Albast.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Albastro says.
Oh yeah.
Is that a no? Sobbing. Ah, honey, Jamie, don't steal my joke. Oh, sorry, Jamie, I forgot.
You forgot
You
we were
forgot that you were
married.
married. Yeah, because that instills confidence.
Does it really?
One of those.
No.
I need.
What can you feed
Iron
pig with
lead.
again? Is it carrots?
Pig?
Yeah, what can you feed pigs with?
Carrots, I think wheat as well.
I think potatoes and beetroots are the other ones.
Beetroot, yeah.
Sweet,
Is
in that case, I can-
the plural of beetroot also beetroot or beetroots?
The beets.
Two beetroot or two beetroots?
To beat or not to beat?
Yes.
That is the root.
Albastro says, well, I waited in the car park for so long it was hard to believe.
Oh.
It is indeed hard to believe.
The plural of beetroot is parsnips, I think.
What? Carrot seeds? No, carrot seeds aren't.
I like parsnips, says Albastro.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Parsnips
just-
like you.
Albino carrots.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
They can be bitter, but
Wait,
when they're
Wait,
not, they're
who-
nice.
wait, what? Someone. Oh, it's you. Hello.
Did someone just break in my house?
Oh, it's you.
It's been a
There
you go.
long time.
Now you've got power flowing into your capacitor here.
Yeah,
Is
what
this-
happens if it gets to the top?
Nothing, it's just capped then.
Okay, good. It won't like explode.
No. So yeah, so this
Hey,
is...
lovely. So at some point, if I ever get into immersive engineering,
So the high voltage
Oh.
wire that comes in from the ceiling, that is
Yeah.
not insulated. Touch that, and you're not going to have a good
And you're-
time.
Yeah, you're gonna have a bad time.
You're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, the other wire, the other wire that
Yes.
goes over here, that's medium voltage, and that is insulated.
That was the
So-
reference.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
okay.
So yeah, now you can just... Now you've got the access. Now you can just hook that over, and then everything will be fine.
There we go. Yeah,
Walk
thank you
straight
for
through,
that.
Mr. W. Albastro says, Jamie,
Thank-
do a backflip, please.
You're like a
Jamie.
you're like a little kid, Albert.
Jamie, did you see my triple trailer?
Oh,
I did.
Yeah.
Emichu, did you see it?
So, okay,
No.
I'd be ready to show stuff now.
Good. It was
Well,
in...
hold
I
on.
just want
horses.
to make some. I just want to make some stuff. Then I'll be good.
Emichu, I linked it. It's in Blue Lounge.
Thank you.
Because, yeah, Albastro tried to teleport into a fuel station because they couldn't park the triple trailer, and they teleported into something else, and then it flung the whole truck on its side.
Why does that not surprise me?
I have no idea. But yeah. Albastro says, there's the link. Oh yeah. Look, Jamie. No, teleport out. A U-turned in, but it got stuck. Oh yeah. So Albastro tried to teleport out a bit. And you can't really reverse the triple, so... Yeah, I mean, some can. Like, in real life, some people are very experienced with double trailers and stuff, like reversing them, but I've never been able to properly do it myself in-game.
Okay, I'm just gonna get some more wood, a little bit more wood, and then I'll be ready to show.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to get 2 bits of obsidian.
Oh, that's a lovely picture, Albastro.
Aww.
Look at that.
Oh, okay.
Albastro says, so I'm not experienced. I don't like how you have to turn the opposite way. Thanks, Cango. Yeah, can I post that Fellows Film link in Purple Lounge as well? So Mr. W and Willis can see it as well, the picture.
What's it a picture of?
It's American Truck Simulator, very nicely framed picture. Sure. Okay.
Gold, diamonds, and a pearl.
Yeah, it's that. Follow for follow, XOXO. Although I do doubt that anyone apart from myself and Charis even have a Fellows Film account, so they couldn't follow even if they wanted to.
About what account?
It's
Exactly.
It's Fellows Film. It is a forum mostly for a bus simulator, which has been, well, a German bus simulator which has been modded to have UK stuff in it. But yeah. Fun fact, I actually have, over the years, have accumulated the most amount of posts on that forum.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been going for quite a while. I joined it 2018, and there was even like a merger with another forum, with like a truck sim forum, where someone there had the second most amount of posts is merged into this forum, and I just overtook that individual, and then yeah, now I've actually got the most posts.
Hey.
King of the posts.
Oh,
Okay,
I think
yeah,
that's
that's
more than
me
I can
done.
chew. Look at this. Oh, God.
You're chewing through your own tree.
Yeah, and they've merged now. Now the leaves are going to be all buggered up. Oh.
Alabastro says, sign up! Oh my god! Yes, Cango, well done! Do we not display most posts anymore? I don't believe... Well, it displays posts. I'm not sure. I saw the...
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah.
Huh?
It did show at one point, with like most members with most posts, and I remember that I was... well, yeah. As I said. Also, Albastu says, I used to have most media until the annoying every screen just copy to media thing. I mean, I get why, but yeah, that is a bit strange. How every thing you upload gets uploaded to media as well as the post that you put in. It's a bit odd, but I don't really mind.
Oh, good grief.
It's to do with ad revenue. I see, it helps us out. Oh, right.
I mean, if anybody wants some sequoia wood after this.
Sure, I'll take someone who was running low on wood.
Can you make it as planks?
Yeah.
I don't mind, I can super easily get wood. I think we can all super easily get wood.
Well, but sequoia wood.
Well, right, I don't know.
This is the fancy.
It's like reddish, a deep, like a intense reddish
And
wood
it's
color.
fireproof.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't go trading for the villagers for nothing.
Albastro says, but it clunks the form in my opinion. I want to, Jamie. We can make our own coffee table together.
Oh my god, yes. I don't drink coffee.
Well, that's why you're making a table.
Yeah, just to put it on and never look back.
I mean, you can still have a coffee table even if you don't put coffee on it.
I mean, it's true.
Besides, it would make the table dirty.
Everything okay? Something sounded like it fell over?
No, it was just someone poking their head in my room.
Ah.
Oh, right.
Get out of my room, Mom. I'm playing Minecraft.
Was it a pig? Alright.
You know that line.
So where are we meeting?
Hold on, I'm at the top of a tree.
Outside the commune.
I'm at the top of the tree.
At the top
What,
of
at the top
the
of your tree in the main bit?
Nope.
Oh, on top of a different tree.
At
Also,
top
by the
of
way,
the
I wasn't-
sequoia.
What? Like, Emichu, do you... I'm assuming you don't actually use your treehouse a lot anymore.
No,
Oh.
it's just
Well,
for
one, we
aesthetic.
missed you,
What do you want to...
and two...
I was
like,
just
you
gonna
just-
say, I'm not
just
being
sitting
rude.
there.
I'm quoting a vine.
Yeah.
It's just sitting there and completely unoccupied now.
Yeah, it's for the aesthetic. It's a
Yeah,
landmark.
it's a part of the town. It doesn't have to
Yeah.
be occupied.
I mean, we may as well loot the
What?
inside.
It's
No.
gonna ransack it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're
Pillage.
not using it,
We're going to pillage it.
That's still my stuff.
well, put it all.
Well,
put it
no,
all. We'll
that's
take it.
that's
It's
not
been
how
unclaimed
they-
for over 48 hours, so it's free game, right?
We'll take it all and put it back into your new house.
Well, no,
Otherwise,
that's not how things work in Minecraft.
This isn't can't pay. We'll take it away. All right.
Right. So yeah.
says...
Right. So where were we? Where were we?
Hold
Where
on.
were
I'm
we?
currently deforesting.
Where are we? Okay, so we're not meeting anywhere yet. Do I have anything I can get rid of? Not really. Should I?
Oh,
It looks
bless
like you
you.
got
Oh,
a gap in your pipe here.
Nope, that's just visual.
Albastro says...
As oil spills out onto the ground and pollutes everything.
Yeah. It's just visual. It's just visual. It's just visual. A spark flies and everything starts getting stuff like it's all visual. How many times do I have to say?
no, Blue. I'm not camping for the
Yeah,
coronation.
I'll read chat. Albastro says about the coffee table, neither do I, about the coffee, yes. It's just a name, okay? We can put my cat mug on it. I sneezed. I sneezed.
Let's say, at least the leaking oil pipe isn't next to the wooden fire escape.
I don't have oil pipes. Albastro says, "You're very mean, Jamie. Jamie, are you camping in London for the coronation?" Thank you, Jamie. Oh my god, me too. We should not camp together.
Oh.
I keep forgetting the coronation's a thing. Down with the monarchy. Who doesn't
yeah.
have privacy?
Now should be fine. I don't remember how to make.
Oh God! Right, I have to.
I'd say at
dig
least
my
the,
vegetables.
your high voltage lines are high enough off the ground that we don't have to worry about.
As long as
Yeah.
you don't jump, you're fine.
Yeah. Albastro says...
Oh, they're connected down there.
Oh, bastard.
Gosh, darn it!
Albastro says...
Sorry.
We
continue.
are invited to pledge allegiance to the king, which is stupid. If at all, it should be the other way around. To be honest, Jamie, bit of hair dye, I think you could cosplay Charles. I could be a camellia. Also, Albastro said dye
Hello.
as in D-I-E, not as in D-Y-E.
You really blend into this wood.
That explains why you didn't see me for the last few minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you up here?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
God dang! It does like it's like it's orange before you cut it.
Oh, I need those. Yeah.
What have I got?
The roots.
Roots?
Yep.
The
Unless I
sapling, you mean?
No, root. Did I use all my roots just now?
I don't have any
Wild
roots.
Wild root. Oh, yeah, you do, on the left. Center
Oh.
left.
I have a few more roots that you can borrow some roots.
I think, and I dropped my roots.
Oh, I got the.
Thank you.
Albastro said Camilla. Camilla. Oh yes, the Camilla. Otto Camilla.
I'm just doing a little bit. I'm just doing a little bit of sand farming. Let me know when we're all ready.
Oh, that's Queen Consort. I honestly don't know.
Oh my God, the lag all of a sudden.
Yeah.
God, you don't blood. My axe is gonna break.
Do you want a hand with this?
Yeah, I am gonna just like I'm trying to dig my way down enough so that it's where the leaves are meeting my the other tree, because I don't want some leaves just sitting here.
Rumsbeth says, so what has everyone done?
I am
Stuff.
waiting.
Where are we meeting?
Commune.
We are meeting at the out front by the commune, and we're just waiting on Emichu at the moment.
Alright, let me just get rid of the... Right, let me just disconnect these leaves.
So which is considered the front of the commune?
Right there.
Where the shrine is.
Where the... Yeah.
Ah! Thank God I have featherfall.
It's the
Oh,
side
there's
that
still
has...
some...
Yeah. It's the side that has the glass chute on it. So, yeah, where you are. Willis.
The monument side. The
Sure.
town square.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's still some leaves.
Yeah. Albastru says, Sharis, have you got any news on the new timetable? And
Not quite yet, no.
And Cango, any news on Wednesday's plan? Always waiting on Jamie. Roomspot says thumbnail. Yeah, by the way, I mean...
I fancy one in front of the commune.
Oh, hold on, Paradise. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I need to-
Maybe.
I like how you looked at us. Alright, hold on a minute. Let me just battle my way through foliage.
What are you trying to...
I'm trying to separate the leaves because, you know, the fast decay doesn't happen if the leaves are connected.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's actually every... Yeah, okay. Yeah? Okay, okay.
Did it work?
Yeah,
Okay,
it worked. You know, I can do this next time. Like, let's go to the commune.
I need to give you the logs first.
Oh, you can keep whatever you've collected. You can keep because I got
Okay.
so many.
Lag, hold on.
I know.
Wait, where are you? We're meeting outside
Coming to the
commune.
commune.
Where Willis is, by the fountain.
Is that Sheradice wood?
It is. With them leaves.
Mr. W, Willis is by the fountain, right there.
I found it, hello.
I mean, you look at my stream.
Oh.
It's like a dollhouse.
Also,
Oh.
Emichu, I've got the tickets for you. Catch. Catch.
Oh, hold on. Okay.
Are you there?
Hold on. Yep, I'm here.
Catch.
Ah,
Catch
Ah,
catch
good
catch
grief.
catch him.
good grief. This is littering. This is littering.
He's looking
Oh, no!
Ah. You should know if you throw
those-
paper to the wind's gonna pick it up.
Some of them went in the water and now they're soggy.
Yeah. How are people gonna use tickets now? Look at that.
Well, they're still
Alright, I got
valid.
I got them all. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going now to the commune.
Yeah, let me put these somewhere. I'll put them here.
Imagine if you order a ticket, like a ticket machine,
And it
it's
came
just-
out soggy.
Yeah, it's just a really dripping wet ticket just comes out.
Yeah, you just be like, what the heck happened here?
Did the railway station get flooded or something?
And why are they still handing these out?
No, it's like at a ticket machine.
Yeah.
Oh, Avastru says the fish can learn to
lost,
write.
Yes. True.
Fish can learn to write,
But yeah,
theoretically.
for Wednesday, Albastu did say, oh my god, Jamie, you said it right, well done. Yes. Albastu did ask, so what would people like to do this Wednesday?
Should we put up signs on the road, on the pass there? If they go under the high voltage lines, put up a sign that says no bounce zone?
Hey.
Well,
No bounce.
there is a sign that says danger.
Oh, that's next to the pole, but on the path where it goes underneath the high voltage line, saying no jump zone.
I think that figuring out that you're not supposed to jump underneath it happens automatically if you try to jump underneath it.
Hello.
So how many ticks does a high voltage take off of you?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is it safe to have this many wires near water?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, Albastrus said, and we
I
said
will,
right.
I will say I will say I am around.
Hold on, but stay still. Stay still. Don't look.
Hello. I like how you look straight at me, Shadow.
Stop. Don't move. Look forward. Stay.
Oh,
Here you go.
wrong thing.
Are you getting in my backpack?
I am. You're welcome.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Albastrus says, wedding nest day. Code Monkey says, limit 8-inch for top hats.
Oh.
So maybe this is where we should do the thumbnail.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah.
The community bulletin board.
Cango, do you want some? You know what? No, I'll just put a stack in your
Also, no one's mentioned it yet.
There you go.
Where? Oh yeah.
No one's mentioned it yet.
Thank you.
A new armor.
I mean, your lovely orange,
Yes. Yes, all copper.
It looks weird on you. It needs to be silver or blue.
Does
It looks
the
like
orange
it
look
looks
good
like
on
it,
me too?
it looks.
No, it would look good on you.
Ah.
I say it looks like Mr. W is trying to cosplay Paradise.
Yes.
Well, it gives me 4 extra hearts, so I don't care.
Good. Okay. Albastrus quickly says, also if any DLCs go to £7 max, I would be willing to get it for ATS. Or if cheaper than 2, something to 7. Blue, hello. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh no, sorry.
Does anyone guess the silver armor gets me? Because the silver armor, she said it should be silver or blue. It apparently gets me blessed, which I don't know what that means.
I
Hold
have
on a
no
minute.
idea.
Sorry, I'm cracking joint. There we go. Lovely.
Yeah, lovely broken bones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on. There we go.
1 second. There we go. Okay.
Lovely.
Actually, one more. That wasn't exactly
Center.
it wasn't exactly straight. So there we go. Okay, that one's just going to be the thumbnail then. Sure. Right, so you all should have received a book that explains what this is.
Notice board.
A book?
Yeah.
I didn't get a book.
You did. It's by your.
I
It's
did?
by the entrance to your house.
Well,
Oh, what's this?
It's right.
you didn't tell me to.
It's
You
right.
didn't tell me to check my mailbox.
No, it's right.
Are you-
It's basically next to the door.
Are you secretly Albastrus?
Are you sure Blue delivered it?
Blue says, Cango, are you okay?
Yeah, I
Hello,
put my
Cango.
faith in Blue, and Blue didn't disappoint. Blue did deliver it.
Yeah, unfortunately, Blue, all of the cheapest map DLC is £9, which is New Mexico, but in discounts it does. New Mexico is the cheapest. I think at £3 or something, but it's not discounted at the moment. Miss W says, Emmy, looky.
Here. Here.
I'm doing it.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, go on.
Right. Yeah.
4 past, yeah.
So, Emichu, would you like to explain about this?
Well, it was a bit of a fancy-pantsy terminology in the thereby contract, but what my little brain does detect, it'd be looking like it'd be a place for you to put your project if you need some help.
Yeah.
That was my Eugene impression, Willis.
That was weird.
Who is Eugene?
Walking Dead.
I assumed it was from that show, but...
Right, yeah.
Right,
That's Emichu explained it pretty well. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is for specifically. It's meant for stuff that you want either that, well, it's meant for stuff to be, that you want to be completed before we move over to vanilla, if you'd like a little bit of help with it. But
Okay. Oh.
Mr. W has put Astral Sorcery down, so I don't think we'll be able to complete Astral Sorcery in that time. But helping to make progress in it, yeah. So you can put your things on there.
Yeah, the only thing I would perhaps put on mine would be the nuclear castle to actually have nuclear reactors in it.
Nuclear power.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, I don't know how long that would take, and like it depends. If 1.20 releases and that's the only thing that's not done yet, I would be willing to just switch to 1.20.
Or all of us could then help you achieve that goal.
Yeah, but I don't really have anything from that nuclear power, even if I did set it up.
Well,
Oh, 2 shooting stars.
oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And if you look at
Oh.
I heard
What's the
that.
screenshot?
3.
3.
3.
Oh my god.
Da, da, da.
I'm so easily impressed. Just, oh, shooting star.
Did you get fruit from all of my trees?
I did. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Also,
Fruits,
Emichu,
nuts, berries.
I may have taken trade secrets.
You may have what?
Taken trade secrets.
Oh. that's fine.
I guess I have to go look and see what trees you have that I don't.
Albastro says, make a wish, Jamie.
I wish that we can meet one day.
Oh, as do I. Albastro says, oh no, I've said my wish. Oh, and you've said your wish as well. Oh no. Albastro says, what did I deliver? What did I deliver? I never disappoint. Now, yeah, I don't have that much in my account, and I can't afford to add any more at the moment. Sorry. Yeah, I would not suggest. Yeah, let's just wait until a discount comes around, then perhaps. But who knows? Emichu, don't forget to finish the museum. Says Albastro.
I'll say, do people mind if we get going with showing stuff?
Yeah.
Sorry, yes.
So
I'm
yeah,
quite
that's, that's the first bit I did. Well, Mr. W, so the advanced crafting table is a part of Astral Sorcery, so you don't really need to put that down as separate parts.
But yeah, Astral Sorcery is just like in general, you know, in general
like
progress.
Category, subcategory.
Specifically it specifically is a project here.
Well, the way it was intended is for specific projects, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like higher roof.
I mean, extending the roof, I mean, it could be something if you want to build an extension, if you want to finish an extension to your build, and you need like raw resources that I might be able to help with, then that is something you can put on there. But
Oh, wait, so is this to help with people then?
yeah, stuff that I might be able to help with if...
Oh,
so
right,
that,
okay.
So that I don't want projects to just be abandoned and unfinished when we switch over. So this is to help.
Oh, hold on. Right. That's one thing that I've been meaning to do for many a stream.
Find a cat. Interesting.
I mean, yeah, we've found cats, to be fair, sorry.
But you don't have to populate this whole thing now. You can just...
No, but that's one I've been meaning to do.
Cut down large zebra wood tree.
That one there.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, that's one I've been meaning to do.
Right, so that's the main thing. There, that's the main thing I was working on. The other main thing is, if you follow me...
Oh, and also another main thing in my flipping house.
What?
Yeah, well, that's more so part of... Yeah, well, that works.
Yeah, the part
Actually,
of
no,
my
not
thing,
in,
but
if you go this way... Now, this wire is a bit dangerous. I've not had time to dress it yet. So there is actually... There is a wire
Is it
here.
suitable
Don't-
for
don't-
stream?
Oh!
I said don't.
Yeah, don't go running around
Careful, don't go there, Mr. W.
a high voltage, especially when you're wearing copper armor.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Especially since it's not being displayed. It's a bug in the mod.
It's not being displayed?
Yeah.
I didn't see anything. That's why I went there.
Can I loot the backpack?
Oh.
No, you may
Even
not.
Jesse's crying.
Makes sense.
Jesse.
So... Hold on. 1 second. I'll quickly
I was level
Yeah.
26.
That one definitely needs a warning sign.
I mean, it's not...
Nope. Hang on, it's disappeared for me now as well.
Good.
Yeah, that's okay. I disconnected it temporarily. So, Emichu, you can
Oh, Jesse.
you can come back and get your stuff. It's...
Oh no.
I literally said, now careful up here, there's a wire. And I know it didn't render in, but...
It was invisible. I was staying close to the thing.
In the meantime, read Twitch chat so it doesn't pile up at the end.
Wait, Shadow.
It's
you
like,
said
oh,
wait.
so
you said that-
young, so
Shadow,
much
she
to live
said
for.
Shadow, she said that you
Oh.
disconnected.
Yeah, I've got the 2 wires right here.
I still got hit when I went across.
How many hearts?
Ow!
What
the heck?
Like,
I just got hit by something.
like 8.
8 hearts?
I just lost.
Yeah,
just lost
it is
4.
super powerful. Like
Yeah.
that killed me instantly.
I just lost 4 right here. What the heck?
What is the best way to
Where?
get up? How do I get up?
Hold on. Where did you take
Is
this
there a
damage?
ghost?
I was right here, and as I backed up, all of a sudden, bam!
Oh, yeah. Why?
And I was
They're
like
bugged.
here.
Those wires bugged.
Odd. Very odd.
I'm leaving.
Hold on. I'll make this a little bit safer. So this is 1 second. It's frozen. 1 second.
Jesse.
Willis, I'm scared.
I am too.
Okay.
Crunch.
So Emichu,
Say,
can you
and
pick up
I
put
I,
on
say,
your backpack?
I only lost 4
scared.
hearts. You lost 8 hearts because you're wearing copper.
So
Put
on your backpack.
Well, I know it was. I
Don't
know
go
it
too
was
close.
more than full because I was on full. I was full and I went down to like half.
Okay, then wait there. Wait there.
Blue says, ha ha ha, yes, woo, highlight of the stream. What is the dog sad about? Drama queen.
I'll read the rest of chat. I forgot. What was I? I finished the museum, I made sure, yes.
Okay,
That
so
has
if
to
you
be
go
ready
down there and then
uh,
break your grave, you should be able to collect everything. Yeah, so
There
it
we
does
go.
seem to be a little bugged because I did actually disconnect the wire. So if you come out again, just go over there where the machine is. Don't look in the chest though.
Ow!
What?
God,
Did-
ow!
Don't
But I have to jump
it's
to
like-
get out!
It's like here. It's like there's a ghost block there of the wire, even though I've disconnected it.
Okay, well, I'm waiting for some hearts to regen first. I'm not risking
No,
anything.
it's safe. You can jump up here. Okay, so just head over to that machine back there. Don't touch the wires.
I
There
What
can't
is-
see any
machine?
wires.
well, the wires are gone. Well, should be gone. Just head over to that machine, and then I'll very quickly reconnect it.
Albastro says,
I'm now reconnecting
I
it,
want to
so
read the rest of chat.
be very careful. I am now reconnecting
There's
it.
so much chat.
Read chat, Cango. I'm
Thank
scooting
you.
over.
Albastro says, Emichu, don't forget to finish the museum. That has to be ready for the server farewell. Make a wish, Jamie. I think I saw a shooting star once. It felt enchanting. So cool. Oh my god, Jamie, we can now get the Yaris down here. Roomspot says, thanks, bye, and good night.
Can you see the
Yes.
wires
Oh,
now?
yes, I forgot.
Yes,
I said
that-
don't look in the chest
Code
yet.
Monkey
Oh,
says...
sorry.
Code Monkey says, cut down
Yes, I
zebra wood
can.
tree. Yet another application for high explosives.
Okay, so this is
Albastro says, ha 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 ha, yes, whoa, out of the stream, what's that? Yeah, yes. It's Minesweeper, but the mines are invisible and random. Albastro, do it again.
No.
So
I
this is
shan't.
a second excavator I've built, and this is in a coal chunk, which means if you right-click the chest, you can see what it's finding.
Wait.
Timon!
The reason why it's
Moral!
Diamonds and emeralds.
yeah, because those are carbon as well.
Ooh, look at all that coal.
Yeah, that coal is going to be turned into coal coke to fuel the locomotives.
Ooh.
Right, so those are the two main things I was working on. We have to do this really very quickly.
Yeah.
Yes, the first thing you were working on was the death trap.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
But you can all see the wires now, yes?
Yeah.
The second death trap that he's created.
Oh, Emichu, you've got an obituary now.
Okay, so Mr. W, you're next.
Follow me.
You're next, Mr. W.
And he means you're the next to be electrocuted to death.
Mwahaha.
Yeah. So just follow me. I'll lead us away from this mad scientist.
But I built something at your house as well.
I know.
So you're leading us towards the...
You know what? I'm going to take the long route. I'm not
trying to-
risking it.
Again,
You don't have the
as
time.
usual. Again, as usual, I'm trying to find my way home.
This way, Mr. W. Mr. W. This way.
See, that's what you get for not playing so many weeks in a row.
Don't you try and teach me. Well, no, I had trouble anyway. Don't you try and teach me my own way to find my way home. But Willis has nipped into his house. I don't have many major things to show, really. As always.
Whoa. Horse.
Guess yeah, Horsey. Horsey there. That's been there since last stream, I think. If you come in.
Hold on, I'll do you one better. Hold on a minute.
What are you doing? Don't come in with the horse.
That's lovely.
Oh, what do you do? Oh, thank you.
That way you don't set your horse on fire.
Look at that, he smiled then.
Oh, and the horse's trough is outside of the paddock. That's cruel.
Okay. So,
He can reach his tongue over.
so first of all,
Amazing, the poor horse.
I hung up my. This is why I was asking, does anybody want my pants? Whoa, there's lag. But yeah, I hung up my clothes here.
Makes sense.
Also out here.
You know, you could have just put them on here.
Yeah,
Oh,
your
wow.
arm is down.
You
Scare yourself.
rather
Think someone's in
frame your
base.
clothes than put it on your own armor stand.
I am a moron.
Wow.
I completely forgot about that. There we go. Yeah, that's.
Look at
Yeah.
my 0 levels.
Yeah, if you come out here, I made a little station for my uncrafted table. But I put my pig pen over here. This is what Shower Dice has constructed to give me power should I ever need to use it. Again, be careful of the wires in there.
It's safe in here, because the high voltage
That's-
wire is coming in from the ceiling.
That's
Shut 'em
what
in,
you
lock
said
'em in.
last time.
Lock him in.
He already tried
Yeah, I mean-
that.
I already did that. Yeah. Oh, God, I mean that was. Why have I got? Why have I got a load of sequoia wood? Look.
I gifted it to you.
Oh, thank you. Is sequoia wood used for anything in particular?
It's just a
Building.
pretty building thing. It's rare.
Okay.
It's
And
it's
here is my
purdy.
silkworm farm. Very kindly helped me create.
Look at
Yeah.
them. Look at them.
I
Trying to kill each
probably
other
end up-
already.
I will probably end up extending it once I can. Yeah, I will probably end up extending it at some point. Oh, yeah, and one last thing, if you follow me. Oh no, two other things actually.
Oh yeah.
My greenhouse is finally complete with the roof completely patched in.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
It's not green.
that's true. If I get green dye, then I'll change it.
You could swap the wood with zebra wood.
Well, I could call it a white house because the thing's white, but that was showered ice, by the way, not me. And then down here, I just thought I'd add a few more steps up to my up to the bridge.
Nice. That
I
is
actually still need to
still,
add.
I think, the widest bridge I've ever seen in Minecraft.
I actually still need to add stairs to this side of the thing. Actually,
Ah,
yeah, that was what I meant to do today. Oh no.
very nice. Who's going next?
That guy down there.
Where?
Yes.
Who? What guy? Down where?
Albastru says, Jamie, would you rather be a telescope or a microscope?
Didn't you already ask this one?
Telescope.
Albastru says, Willis, would you rather be me or Emichu?
That's a loaded question.
Emichu.
Really?
Yay.
Because then you could still play on the server.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Albastru says, no,
Ooh.
it's new. Okay, thanks, Jamie. Wow, Willis, why? I don't think there's time for that question. It's 21 past 11.
Yeah. Let me go, please.
Okay.
Willis,
so
where do we need to go?
the first thing I did was supervise the silkworm farm.
Yes. Thank you.
And then, let's see, I guess. Oh, yes. I know.
Are we going to your basement?
No. Not yet. Going to the dining room.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, and
This angers
Oh,
me.
those are the chicken nuggets.
nice upside down diamond there.
Chicken nuggets?
Sorry,
There's my Easter nugget collection. I collected all 10 and won a prize.
Oh.
What year was that?
If a diamond is a prize, then I need to start looking.
Yeah.
Willis, what year was that?
What?
The prize you earned.
This year, duh. I just earned it today.
Oh yeah.
It bugs me that it's upside down.
It's just being lit from the bottom right. Like dramatic
That's why I
lighting.
wanted it.
No, you can't do that. Come on, there's no time.
Okay, like, come on.
Leave my displays alone.
Quite right.
Is that your accent?
Okay. That was
Oh,
the first thing
sorry.
I did. Is I completed my Easter egg collection.
Mm-hmm.
Then- What?
You dropped these.
Oh, those are mine.
Oh, those are you. I regret giving them back now.
I don't feel like giving them back now.
No. Anyway, yeah, go, Willis, go.
Thank you. I was thinking, where did my soup go?
Where did my soup go? Albastru says...
No soup for you.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that is a reference that not many people watching.
Bread $2 extra.
Yeah.
I have.
Okay, come on.
I-
Blue
not
says.
Not many people will get the reference, I think.
Yes. Blue says yes.
And then the other thing I did was completed making this damn energy producer that had like 27 different sub-assemblies. It took
Oh god.
probably the better part of 2 hours to build.
Oh wow.
Just because
Well,
of all the
just build.
different...
Where did you gather the materials for? Just to build.
I had the materials. It was just all of the damn subcomponents to build it.
Blimey.
So it converts the immersive engineering energy to the
Industrial craft.
yeah.
Well, this
Oh,
is
what?
I'll
What,
build
it
my
converts-
industrial craft
clean rock.
like macerators and viscerators and thaterators and all of that kind of stuff.
Considering that you're transforming it into high voltage IC2 energy, you may need to either transform that back when you're connecting it to the actual machine, because otherwise that may explode the machines if you try to put high voltage through ISC2 machines.
Oh, so I figure I'll put a couple batteries and then.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
I will say, surely it's not safe to have just bare lava lying about.
That's been there since the beginning.
As
Yeah.
long as you
It
don't
shouldn't be.
step in it.
No.
Albastro says, no, there is time.
Yeah.
I am hard.
As long as you don't,
I am
as
hard.
long as you don't step in it.
Woo!
Albastro says, I am heartbroken.
You can't change that back now.
Kango is reading chat.
Albastro says, no, there is time. I am heartbroken. Willis,
Now you messed up my whole thing.
Guys,
Yeah, sorry.
Kango
please
is
go.
talking.
Thank you. Albastro says, Willis, I'm an award-winning unicycle archerist, okay? That is about as good as it gets. Now that's all of chat. Yes, please.
Yeah.
See, look,
Okay.
show us around, please.
That's it.
Okay, quick
Done.
images.
Roomspot says, gotta go. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye, Roomsbath.
Same. Albastro says the same. Yeah, we have gone a lot over time.
Hmm.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, another clam.
So who's showing
What?
stuff next?
Have we
Who's
lost
showing stuff
Emichu?
next?
Ah, meat.
Emichu.
I'm just trying to get
Okay.
out of the oil.
Isn't
There you
Sharon, isn't your stuff closer?
I already showed my stuff.
Oh yeah.
Do you
Remember
anything
when
to
he
say?
killed everybody?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Albastro says.
No, oddly enough, I don't remember when I died.
Albastro says, see you soon. Also, that's okay, Jamie still has another hour to make up for.
No.
No, we can't.
Oh, I didn't know whether you'd hidden under the pier again.
Oh, what's happening? Oh. Ah. It's
You
fine.
okay? What's going on?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, it's fine, don't worry. Although, do you think maybe... Like, I'm here. Like, it's... I do actually have to go. Like, I had to go, like, half an hour ago. Like, what...
It's
Maybe
okay.
at the start of the next stream.
I mean, I haven't really done a lot. I've just built some stairs.
Okay, well, let's see. You did the paths here. You cleaned up this. And you built this... Ah, I see. You did a mixture of the two.
Oh, that is lovely.
Very nice. Is that everything?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I put up a bunch of lanterns.
Yeah. they
And
do look
started the
very
roof.
nice.
You started the roof.
And I started the roof.
I do like the
And
lanterns.
the trees. Yeah, the lanterns.
So you
are
got
lovely.
one?
Yeah, I collected all the
You
lanterns.
also you have your Easter nugget reward.
Where'd you put the nuggets?
In the premiere
Already
in.
showed.
Okay.
Already showed last time.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going in quick so you can see on stream.
Yeah.
There.
Oh, hello. Oh, right, you're off.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember now. Yes. Thank you. I'll bust through last messages. Albastro says, I'm exhausted and have had a headache all day, but I'm still here.
Aww.
I was stupid and stayed up till 4 a.m. Ooh.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Only for Jamie's rotten 3 question marks.
Hey, look. My
But,
my
yeah.
bad.
Yeah, right. Well, okay.
Good night, everybody.
Okay, well, thanks for the company this evening. Yes, indeed. Thank you for coming as well. It has
Bye-bye.
been
I didn't realize we were ending.
Yeah.
We are. Until Jamie
That's
shut up
fair.
joking. Okay.
We ended half an
Sure.
hour ago.
Yes, please.
Goodbye.
Everyone. Love you,
Bye-bye.
Jamie. Yes, love you all.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye. Good night.
All right.